can't hear you. What you say?
What's up?
No, I'm just recording right now. I'm gonna call you right back.
Okay,
They put the racks on the cat up in Cali. If she bring it back, I ain't doing the dash. You put up a hassle just trying to be mad at me. I could survive, it's just part of the plan. You know I'm ballin' like I'm at the mad at me in front of the haters, in front of the fans. She giving me brain like my place in the academy. If you need a tape, then I need an advance. I've been in the trap of the buzz, they be calling. Man, I coulda lied, I might do it again. Wait, you remember them niggas that died? I'm looking right through them in Cartier land. No round of applause, a nigga get clapped. I'm thinking of ways to get to the bag. If I'm in the race, I ain't coming last. If he in my way, then he getting past. And she a little hoe, she fuck for the bag. And car on the road, he on your ass. Wrist looking like glass. More than a brick, more than a shot. Breaking the piece and I'm crushing the past. Used to wear the same beat every day in the trap. Used to serve the same bean every day for a bag. On the north of the J where we keeping them straps. Here it go, I wanna blow, I wanna know what I'm meant to do. He took a L, that's how I go. We gonna win, ain't tryna lose. I'm in the field, I got nothing to prove. Say he a shooter, ain't nothing even shoot. You super cap, you ain't telling the truth. 2 to 3 in FM, make a nigga go poof. Here it go, I wanna blow, I wanna know what I'm meant to do. He took a L, that's how I go. We gonna win, ain't tryna lose. I'm in the field, I got nothing to prove. Say he a shooter, ain't nothing even shoot. You super cap, you ain't telling the truth. 2 to 3 in FM, make a nigga go poof.
She wanna go, she wanna take it all over the globe. I got them shooters moving like it's Call of Duty, cause they going crazy with the scopes. I'm on the road, anybody fucking with me, you know they getting Peter roll. Niggas didn't see me and Houdini popping up on the bitches on the low. Cause that was my brody, you niggas dissing out the Crota, you know that I'm clutching the foe. 60-7, my bitch off the 40, I'm popping one denim, you know that I got it. I'm not a banker to none of my ops, but I promise them niggas gon' owe me deposits. He go to trippin' and chill, check him. Say he ain't loaded, but still check him. Houdini, my brother, my real brethren. I know he watching and stunting from heaven. All of my watches, they bustin' to heaven. Ain't nobody finna run up, I'm stepping. Bitch, I'm in charge, 107K large. You know I gave 10 to the reverend. All of the shootings and robberies we do inside of my hood, my niggas need repentance. Can't buy no Cuban, bust down with no penance. They wanna give me 22 the sentence. Hey, I told them crackers, hollow back when they be sober. I smoke so much dope that I still feel like I'm sober. Ballin' in these bitches all like a gopher. Bitch, big ropes with the chauffeur.
Here it go, I wanna blow, I wanna know what I'm meant to do. He took a L, that's how I go. We gonna win, ain't tryna lose. I'm in the field, I got nothing to prove. Say he a shooter, ain't nothing even shoot. You super cap, you ain't telling the truth. 2 to 3 in FM, make a nigga go poof. Here it go, I wanna blow, I wanna
Let me see. I think I'm on. Here we go. How we back, Brody? Let me know. Talk to me in the chat. Talk to me in the chat, Dave. I think we back up, bro. Let me know. You can hear me now? You should be able to hear me now, bro. You should be able to. Let me know. Let me know, Gengy, if we good or what. Let me know. Let me know. Alright, we good. Copy. See? Yo, I'm learning. Dave, I'm learning, my nigga. I ain't gotta call niggas no more. When my shit fuck up, I ain't gotta call niggas no more. You heard? Now I can just jump on, my nigga, figure out what's up. I'm learning, my nigga. I'm getting technical. But, anyways, my nigga Dave, shout out to you, Brody. My nigga, I fell asleep after I came back from going to grab some trees last night, bro. It was a late night, my nigga. I fell asleep, bro. My fault, bro. You know what I'm saying? My bad. I was supposed to jump on last night, but listen, we back. And I'm glad I ain't jump on because they ended up clearing up the whole Cassie situation. Like, she don't even got the lawsuit on Diddy no more. So, I think we good, bro. You know what I'm saying? Good looking, Brody. Appreciate you, yo. Appreciate you. But look, so we going to get into this Tasha K situation, man. Let me make sure the audio's still good on the music. You can hear the sound of the video, right?
He took a L, that's how I go. We gonna win, ain't tryna lose. I'm in the field, I got nothing to prove. Say he a shooter, ain't even shoot. You super cap, you ain't telling the truth. 2 to 3 in the fan, make a nigga go boom.
Alright, Tasha K. Tasha K. What Tasha K talk about, Brody? What Tasha K talk about? Let's get to it, man. Will Smith best friend going in. Let me set this up for you. Will Smith best friend of 40 years is going in telling all the secrets, gang. Everything we didn't want to know, everything we did want to know, everything we questioned. Nigga, today is getting discussed. Yeah? Niggas, my boy said, you good? I had a late night. They settled down. They settled, but I don't know if Diddy right, though. Still don't trust it all. Bro, we could get into that, too. We could still, you know, don't get it. Listen, we could still go back and, you know what I mean? Get to it, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I ain't gonna lie. The fact that she settled out of court, though, make me think she just wanted that money from Diddy, bro. Who gets R-worded and only wants money? You should want that nigga in jail if you really got R-worded. That's my opinion, though. But let's get to it, though.
Yes.
Okay, so you don't eat no pork.
I don't eat no pork.
My bad, right?
Okay, because you are Muslim.
Yes.
Okay, so you don't eat no pork.
I don't eat no
You
pork.
sleep with white women?
I have.
Yes, I have.
I told you nothing's off limit. Listen, if we gonna talk, we gonna talk. Like we not playing no.
But you don't drink.
No, I don't drink.
And you don't do no drugs.
I don't do no drugs.
Okay.
But I've had the other meat.
Pause. But nigga said I pause. I don't even repeat that shit. He had the other meat, bro. This nigga is pause. We already know he might be one of Will's lovers. Like, allegedly, he could be. Let's see.
And I was about to offer you some water. Give me my glass.
I had to try it.
I know. How was it?
It wasn't for me.
It wasn't for you.
It wasn't for me.
Listen,
It wasn't
Jamie
for me.
Foxx would have a lot to say.
Yes, it definitely
Don't you
wasn't
come for
me.
his sisters like that.
Hey, listen, they can have those.
The white women, don't you come for his sisters.
Hey, listen, they can have it. I
And you
tried.
Jamie Foxx do love white women. Shout out to Jamie Foxx. I'm glad my guy back healthy. Jamie Foxx do love the white women. But Jamie Foxx said that when he was coming up, and he was doing all his jokes and singing and all that, like black women wasn't attracted to him. Like when he wasn't popping, he wasn't getting attention from black women. And a lot of white women liked him and his jokes and his corniness and all that. And that's why he liked white women. So it's not like Jamie Foxx don't like black women. I mean, he got a black daughter, so clearly he had a baby with a black woman. But I guess he wasn't getting a lot of attention from black women early on in his career, so that's why he liked white women. You can't be mad at that, right?
You know what? You know Jamie, too.
Very well.
Oh, my God. Listen, once we done with this Will Smith wine, I'm just going to have to ask you a few questions about that.
See, Jamie see, as you know, I know hundreds of celebrities.
I know, yeah.
Right, just hundreds, right?
Yeah.
And we'll get into that too. It's just Will and Jada I got a problem. Then there's one other celebrity.
Yeah, don't come on here and start trying to talk bad about my boy Jamie, bro. He just came back from a health scare, bro. Jamie Foxx ain't bother nobody. Jamie Foxx ain't do nothing to nobody. Like, let's not even do that, bro. I'm gonna get mad at this fat ass nigga if he start talking crazy about Jamie Foxx. I love Jamie Foxx, nigga. Word. Bro, me too. Me and your mom's got that in common, bro. Me and your queen got that in common, bro. I love Jamie Foxx. Nigga funny as hell.
This is off the record. If he have his people call me one more time and tell me I need to cool out, I'm coming back to your show and we going all in on this.
Okay.
We're going to have a whole...
But we ain't got to cut that because we don't know who he is.
Okay.
So listen, but we will.
Yeah.
Please keep calling him.
Yeah, if he
please.
keep calling, that's a whole show just on this clown.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's a clown.
Wow.
Absolute clown.
So, 40 years.
Yeah.
You've known Will Smith.
38 years.
38 years.
38 years.
That's like as long as I've known my sisters.
Mm-hmm.
That's longer than I've been alive. Way longer.
My mama.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys, did you grow up together?
Yeah, so ironically in Philly, I worked in radio. I guest host on a radio show in Philly called The Rap Digest with Mimi Brown, Philly's best WDAS. Man, I'm getting
Okay,
I'm getting
I see that microphone in front of you.
Yes,
Okay.
I get fluid with it.
Okay.
And that's where I met Will. Because, during that time, in 87, 86, rap was emerging in Philly very much so. And
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Knowing somebody for 38 years and then talking crazy to them is wild.
he used to come up to the station and, do interviews. At that time, he had the Parents Just Don't Understand out. So he was popping, but, he wasn't a worldwide phenomenon. But an incident happened at the radio station where the guys who put out the record on Will before he made it big, one of the guys came up to the station to put pressure on him, basically to extort him. And he's been trying to extort him prior to that.
For what?
Well, he feels that he contributed to Will becoming a superstar. Philly's a big Muslim town, is a big extortion town.
Philly is definitely a big Muslim town, bro. OD. Mad Muslims in Philly.
So if you're not a gorilla, you're not going to survive in Philly if you got money. You might as well pack it up and go. And it's a sad state of affairs, but anybody know that Philadelphia culture, you got to stand strong. You definitely got to stand strong.
I just know the culture of the food.
Okay.
Absolutely amazing.
Okay.
Especially the African community there, the West African community.
Yes.
For the suya, all that stuff. Oh, my God.
Yeah, what you talking about?
What?
So, but Philly's a very dangerous place, always been a very dangerous place. So that day it was 6 people in the studio. It was me and I who actually hosted the show. It was the gangster and his friend, and it was Will and Charlie who ended up coming to the studio. And a guy that I call Charlie the Rat Mac now, but I'll get into that later. So they came in, it was about 20 people in the studio. The guy told everybody to leave. The guy he was with was brandishing a weapon. So everybody ran out the studio. There was about 20 people in there. At the time, Mimi said, Bilal's going to stay in the studio with me. So they didn't say anything. And I knew this individual. He was Muslim, and he knew me to be Muslim. He didn't say anything. So I stayed there. So when Will and Charlie the Rat Mac came, that's when things took a terrible, terrible turn. So while Will was, on the microphone being interviewed, the guy was like, yeah, you better tell everybody how, this guy helped you out, put money up for you. Now you acting like you don't know anybody. So at the time, Charlie the Rat Mac was kind of his bodyguard, and, Will gave him a nod, and Charlie hit this guy so hard, like blood gushed out his eye.
Ooh, nigga, Will getting niggas touched. Nigga, Will getting niggas touched, nigga. Nigga said, I get shit done. Stop playing with Will, nigga. Nigga, Will said, I get shit done. Hey, like the video for me, Brody, so more people could join into the live, bros.
So it was like a blood scene in there. So the guy went down. He tried to get up. Charlie hit him again. Blood splatters again. And it's like a blood scene in there. So
Will Smith.
Yeah, well, no, Charlie Mack did.
Charlie Mack.
Will told him he
Will Smith ordered the hit, nigga. Will Smith said, I need that done.
What I'm saying, like a gangster?
Yeah, well, it was the gangsters, I guess, enforcer. So they didn't do nothing. They knew not to do nothing to this particular guy. They knew that. But the enforcer guy got it.
So he had the protection of the streets.
Yeah,
You hear this, nigga? Will Smith from Philly, nigga. Stop thinking he don't got some gang ties, nigga. Nah, let me stop, nigga. Will Smith don't got no gang ties. But at the time, he had some gangsters around him, though. Niggas was snuffing shit out for Will, nigga. Real shit.
Pretty much so.
I don't know. Will Smith, cause he's like a cartoon rapper. He's not like...
Right, exactly. Like summertime. Like, Will Smith never been on no gangster shit, but, hey, word. Learning all this Will Smith stuff really is telling us, his kids, and why Jada acting like she do. Bro. But hey, man, Will Smith might be a little weirdo, but he did have some gangsters riding with him, though.
Doing more hardcore rap back in the day?
Nah, he didn't do hardcore rap. That's what made him special. See, you can't do what everybody else does. Like, he stayed in his lane and became authentic to what, he had. But Will knew a lot of goons and a lot of gangsters. You know, so
Okay.
Plus, he got money. When you got money, nigga, you gonna be surrounded by some tough niggas. Some street niggas gonna want to be around you. They want to get paid. They want their bills paid. They want their family taken care of. Like, if they could be around you and make all that happen, nigga, they gonna do it, bro. That's a fact. Will Smith had Philly for real. I believe it. I believe it, bro, because he was a big rapper at the time.
he
Will just gave like an eye.
and Charlie.
And the person almost lost their eye.
Oh, so let me. Oh, this story's gonna be.
Yeah,
incredible.
please. I'm sorry. I just had to.
Yeah. It's a lot to digest. We
got time.
Okay. I love that.
Go ahead.
So the guy's bleeding. There's blood everywhere. So I get up and I'm like, yo, y'all gotta get the fuck out. Oh,
Yes.
Oh, okay. So I just want to be.
where you at?
Okay, I just want to be authentic to the conversation.
We don't give a fuck.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Right, go
So I
ahead.
was like, y'all gotta get the fuck out of here.
YouTube might care, but hey, man, they don't like a lot of curses. But hey, man, they might. The most they gonna do is. I mean, let me shut up. YouTube, I love you.
So I'm telling Charlie, trying to get back at the guy. I'm in the middle. I'm grabbing Will out the chair like, y'all gotta go. So as they're leaving, there's all these police, almost like SWAT units coming to the radio station because the people that they told to leave and he was brandishing a gun must have called the police. So they locked down a whole radio station and
So basically, Will Smith was a gangster. Can we skip past Will Smith being a gangster part and just get to the weirdo stuff? Is that okay with y'all? I'm gonna speed up a little bit because he just talked about Will Smith being a gangster. We don't really believe that part, but we're gonna believe it.
He's a check. Listen.
So it's just like, when we worked on the movie Ali, I mean, Will has professional boxing skills. He didn't display him on that slap, though. You know what I mean?
I forgot about that. Yeah, he did take a year to get in shape just for that role.
Yes, that was a year of training that, I was there the whole step of the way. I assisted him on that movie. So that's one of the movies I did with him. Okay. And his hands is just certified. So he got hands. So no matter how soft he may be or feminine.
Nah, I believe it, bro. Will Smith, pause. He a tall nigga. Will Smith a tall nigga. You know what I'm saying? He kind of aki. He got some size to him. Like, if he want to do some work and get in the ring with a nigga, he could. He just not like that. That's what that is. He just not like that.
Yeah, Will hurt you.
You said feminine.
Well, he has feminine tendencies. I'm not saying nothing that is new.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's at the end of the day, it's like I'm not casting aspersions. It just is what it is.
Right.
I'm not. One thing I'm not going to do in none of these interviews as I promote the book and reveal a lot of things.
And your book is called Demonic Circle.
So yes, it's Will.
Where's my copy?
Well, okay, so let's get into that. So
okay.
The name of the book is Will and Jada Smith Demonic Circle.
Okay.
It was due to come out in December, but Will and Jada's team heard that I was putting out a book. Everybody knows if you Google, Jada book was supposed to come out in 2024. They heard my book was coming out, and there was a rush to get her book released before mine.
Okay. I see. Basically, so Jada wanted to get ahead of this situation pretty much. Jada, allegedly, she wanted to get ahead. Excuse me, my fault, bro. Drinking some ginger ale. You know how that shit be. Jada wanted to get ahead of this situation. She know he about to come out with this tell-all book, and she like, nah, nigga, if anybody about to make some money off this shit, it's gonna be me. I'm about to put this book out, and I'm gonna tell the secrets myself. But she ain't tell no secrets, gang.
Why do you think that is?
Because I have the information. This is the first time in history that someone from Will's Inner Circle was speaking. You don't have that. And there's nobody from their inner circle with credibility that has ever said anything. Everything has always been speculation.
Facts.
Period. You can't name
and so
one
you
person.
you and Jada got smoke with each other, don't you?
Oh, we got this. Yeah, that lady has verbally abused me for a number of years. But at the end of the day, that's fine. Because, see, this is what we got to understand. When you're trying to reach new heights in life, right, and you're trying to go places, because what I represent is thought leadership, right? It's where I come from in Philly, people don't have any idea how hard it is. So when people see me doing my thing with celebrities or being with Will or doing this or doing that, that's possibilities. They look at me and say, I can do it. So as I move and groove, it ain't just for me. It ain't just for my family. It's for all my Muslim brothers and sisters back in Philly, knowing that if you apply yourself, educate yourself, and you willing to fight, you can go places.
What was his role though? Like, what exactly does he do? Like, I know he Will's best friend and all that, but like, is he like an assistant or what? I don't know what his job is. You know what I'm saying? Right. That's why Jada was telling all the Pac stuff, but she didn't say, right, exactly, bro. That's why, exactly. Now, but Jada, of course, she said he lying, though. Jada said he lying.
You know, but when I already came, you know, I was a street guy. So all the goons know me in the street and respected me. I respected them, and they gave me information, and they saw things within me that I didn't see in myself. So that gave me the strength to keep fighting to the point that I really didn't have to fight anymore because the reputation was there. So, yeah, I represent possibility. I want people to see me as my people in Philly and all across the world see me here with you. I want to let them know that it's possible for them to get right here.
But by doing what? By collecting information over the years, by spending 38 years, nigga, 38 years is a long time to be up under somebody. If what you want to do is be, because I feel like he said he Will Smith's best friend, but if you really Will Smith's best friend, like, I'm not saying he lying. He probably telling the truth, but I gotta give you my opinion on this because he is this nigga best friend for 38 years, my nigga. If you want to be a nigga best friend for 38 years just to collect a bunch of information and stones against the nigga to then one day turn around and make yourself famous off of telling on a nigga and what he been doing in the dark, nigga, you're a weirdo. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. That's weird. Like, nigga, you talking about you want to inspire other people to be like you and do what you, nigga, we still don't know what you do. I still don't. Are you a publicist? Are you an assistant? I don't know. You said you Will Smith's best friend, nigga. I don't know. Like, this shit a little weird. Like, but I believe he telling the truth, though, because he's been around for 38 years. But how the fuck are you inspiring the youth and people who come from nothing to be like you when, nigga, all you doing is being a fake friend? The fuck? What are you talking about? Nigga, you being a bad friend. I mean, maybe Will Smith was a bad friend to you, too, and you probably being a bad friend back. But, nigga, all you doing right now is being a bad friend. Let's keep it a band, though.
But
he probably telling the truth.
Easy task. You gotta educate. You gotta be reading, writing, studying, traveling, and really sucking in uncommon information so that you can grow and that you're. See, for me, I consider myself a beacon of light. Like, you looked at my Instagram, you see the hundreds of celebrities that I've done business with.
Yo, what does he do, bro? Yo, somebody Google this nigga, man. Please, somebody Google. Matter of fact, real quick, we gonna Google him. Real quick. Cause I gotta know. What's his name again? Hold on, we're gonna figure it out.
It is people are attracted to light. Period. And at 55 years old,
we gonna get his name and we gonna Google him, bro. We gonna Google this nigga later.
Still have my glow. I still have my light. I didn't let people like Jada defeat me. I didn't let other influences defeat me because I know what I represent. When people see me from where I come from, they rooting. And I'm telling them, keep fighting, keep educating yourself. Get on your knees, make that prayer, because work without prayer is ineffective and prayer without work is ineffective.
But the public didn't know who you was until you did this. I never knew who you are. So I gotta know, like, no, matter of fact, fuck that. We gonna Google it right now. Right now we Googling it. Will Smith best friend. Will Smith best friend Bilal job. What was his job? Will Smith exposed by brother Bilal exposed. Will Smith. What was his job? Fuck that. What was his job? Like, what the? That nigga can't tell me his job. Bro, they don't know his job. Bro, this nigga's just a hang around, bro. Nobody know his job.
Ineffective. So that is what I represent. Possibility.
Well, thank you so much for clearing it up, because a lot of people gonna have a lot to say about this.
Oh no, we gonna.
Bro, if Google don't know your job, nigga, if Google can't tell me what your job is, nigga, we just look through the whole first page. nigga, then you don't got a job. You was just a best friend who phony as fuck. That's what it is. You was just a bad best friend, nigga. Let's keep it a band.
Say,
We gonna get so.
who needs it? You heard that famous saying. Now, I love it. I ain't got nothing to do with this. You know what I'm saying? You are the reason we're able to do what we do. But they're going to say who needs enemies when they got friends like you.
Well, let me address that. And that's a very good question.
Okay.
So the answer to that question, during the latter years of our relationship, Will was not my friend. I was his friend. So I'm dealing with a person now.
Oh, wow.
Who's an enemy. Right? It's not like, there's beef. Right now, if I was doing this without any beef, then I shouldn't even be here.
Right. Explain yourself then, brother. Go ahead. Explain yourself. Not let him get his shit off. I wanna hear maybe Will Smith did him wrong.
Right? There's no
purpose.
Right. There's no purpose of being here.
So there's true smoke.
Oh, smoke. Oh, we gonna get it. It's smoke.
And so let's back up. And I'm glad. And towards the end of the interview, you know what I'm saying, I want you to explain that. You know what I'm saying, and throughout it as well. But I just kind of had to put that out there because we don't control like how people perceive any of the content here. Will, people either love him or they hate him, and people are really not fucking with Jada right now.
Right.
Heavy.
Right.
So for you to come out and then you're saying, I don't fuck with this lady either. I got all the smoke for her, and that's the reason why you sitting here. You're here because you were in the circle. You saw a lot that was going on, according to you, and you just want to clear it up. So it may kind of give that you are taking up for Will a little bit.
Well, at first I was. See, here's my thing.
Okay.
Will is complicit in Jada's behavior.
I agree. I agree.
Nigga said Will is complicit in Jada's behavior. Bro, that shit means, I ain't even gonna lie. That's real. There's words right there.
It's
bars.
like if I have a problem with someone's wife, right? I'm not gonna go to their wife. I'm gonna go to the husband. And then we're going to have a conversation like, yo, your wife is out of pocket, bro. Like, she's doing this, and this. And let me just say this to make things...
But you know what? Will's ex-wife said that Jada was always out of pocket.
Oh, listen.
So she would call the house and Jada would answer the phone and, just all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? So she's been the one that's always controlled who was around him,
yes,
who could talk to him,
yes,
who could get to him.
Yes.
And she didn't want him the entire time.
Nah.
Okay.
Nah, she, like I tell people, you got to look at Jada's from Baltimore.
Okay.
Mother strung out on drugs.
I ain't know that.
The prettiest girl in Baltimore. And, she's in a house with, no...
Nah, let's keep it a band. Jada used to be so beautiful. Jada Pinkett in the 90s, bro, was so fine. I ain't gonna lie, bro. She was beautiful. We not gonna sit here and cap like Jada Pinkett wasn't beautiful, bro. She was fine, my nigga. Not gonna lie to you, bro. Remember when she was in Boys in the Hood? She was in a lot of classic movies too. I don't like her hair, but she was a pretty girl in a lot of pictures. You know what I'm saying? Jada Pinkett was fine. Like, come on, bro. She was fine. Will Smith wanted that, nigga. He needed that on his roster.
Gas, no electric, no food. She's gonna do what she gotta do to survive, right? And I understand survival. So, she had to do a number of things, and I thought it, for me, it brought hatred. Like, she began to hate men for what they did to her in order for her to survive. Right, that's because I've had intimate conversations with her, and I know a lot of guys, being in the street, they would come from Baltimore because we had narcotics in Philly that, they didn't have other places. So, they're gonna come to Philly and get the Percocets. They're gonna come get the pancakes and syrup. Like, it's just certain things. So I know a lot of them guys, but Jada's already famous out there for being the most prettiest girl out there. And, rolling with the drug dealer. So all that talk about her being a drug dealer and all that.
Damn, so she was rolling with drug dealers and all that before she was with Tupac. She been like the gangsters, bro. Facts. Jada in the 90s, yes. She was Stony from the Bronx. I had a crush on her. Fact, everybody did, bro. You, me, and every other real nigga, bro. We all had a crush on her, bro.
All that's hyperbole. Like, you know, you was the pretty chick. You know what that was about. You needed money. They wanted you around to use and abuse you. And then they'll throw you a little something. Period. It's the classic
So you
story.
said they was fucking Jada?
Of course. They was right through her.
Well, she did say she had a sex addiction.
Yeah. And see, and all these things, and that's the point
My nigga said Jada was ran through by the drug dealers.
that I'm talking about. Like, you know, she
That's
said
crazy.
she masturbated at 8. She was masturbating. So she, you know, she was, it's called hypersexual. Like, if you, like, people drop things but don't go into detail. So it's like you got a hypersexual young woman who's the prettiest girl in Baltimore, one of the most talented, beauty pageants, all kind of stuff, and you're broke and don't have your no food in the refrigerator, your lights is out. You're gonna do what you gotta do to survive. And I don't, you know, I'm not trying to judge her for that part, because I'm sure we all did things that we needed to do to survive. Even myself in the street, you know, it's like, yeah, if I'm faced with certain adversity, it's self-preservation.
Being from the hood means doing what you got to do to survive. Now, some females decide to sell box because that's the way they think they gonna survive. Like, you know what I mean? You know, for niggas, we got to get it the hard way. We got to rob. We got to steal. We got to, you know what I'm saying? You got to get it in blood. You know what I mean? But being from the hood, nigga, period, point blank, you got to do what you got to do to survive, nigga. Nobody knew to that.
Because I'm gonna walk out this house no matter what I got to do, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
To get out. So that part is an understanding. But my thing is where she is now, you don't, but let me take it in steps, because sometimes
It's okay. No, I was following you. Yeah.
So so you come from Baltimore, very talented, known as the most beautiful girl in Baltimore, and now you come to LA. Well, just because you come to LA, your sex addiction is not going to stop, right?
Listen, if she had a sex addiction, bro, somebody was lucky. That means whoever was around her that night. Listen, I'm not going to this is alleged, though, because I don't know that she had a sex addiction. But if Jada Pinkett had a sex addiction, bro, you just became the luckiest nigga in the world if you ran into her. Because she want to smash you. You ain't even, all you got to do is talk to her. She want to fuck. She ready to go. She hot and ready, nigga. Little Caesar's Pizza, nigga.
The little drugs you doing is not going to stop. Your hatred for men is not going to stop. You thinking that you can use men for the come up, being beautiful, is not going to stop. So when you get to LA, you're going to utilize, the only skill set you have is to offer your body and your beauty to a man.
Now, I ain't gonna lie, he's spitting right now. This nigga spitting.
Damn.
You know, so we
Basically, he's saying she was a jump off, bro. Like she had an addiction, bro, is what he's saying.
we got to get into it from
Shots fired.
from a psychological aspect. So when she gets to Los Angeles, everybody's on her. Oh, this girl is beautiful. Oh, she hot. Da-da-da-da. So she gonna finesse her way to the top. Period.
Hey.
That's how she got to LA. She had to suck and fuck her way there.
Damn.
So she gonna have to suck her fucking way, because that's all she know. No man never imputed love. She's operating from survival. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She's operating from a place of survival. So when she get to LA
like
and
that.
these big actors and oh, you beautiful baby, she already know what to do. She knows they got money. She needs the money.
Damn, my bad, gang. What the fuck my light at? There you go.
They got access to movie directors, and listen, she gonna do what she gotta do to get that access. Period.
And she got a $500 million access right now.
She got the big lick. She got the bigger, but you know, like even my, you know, like
Her and Marjorie Harvey need to write a book together.
I don't know if
That's
a
the
person.
book we need.
Yeah, because I'm thinking in the book, I'm thinking Jada going, you know, drop names, and like I said, she did what she had to do to get on top. Both men and women. She did, because that's the only thing.
But you know what's so funny? She said on the Red Table Talk, because I think her daughter was talking about having polyamorous relationships. And stuff. And kids just don't come up with that. They're taught that. They've seen that.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact right there. The kids was into some wild shit. Why? Might be because mama's a little wild. Mama be doing some extra activities around them. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's for sure, but I'm saying though, it's in the household. Remember, she did get August Alsina from her son. August Alsina was her son's homie, and she ended up smashing him, making him an in-house boyfriend in front of her husband. It's crazy, bro.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? They don't believe in formal marriage because of what they've been taught. You know, they've kind of witnessed growing up. And like she said, she wasn't with women, and then all of a sudden, you know, in the book or in a recent interview, I was with women. And I'm like, Jada, you just be lying. She does not remember her lies.
Well, here's the thing.
Like
when you lie a lot, how you gonna remember all them lies? It's hard to keep up with them lies, gang.
son in the shroom.
Let's keep it a band.
Oh, she's a dope fiend. Like let's just break it down, right? It's, you know, she has have admitted to being addicted to drugs and prescription drugs, and she said that she moved to Hiawatha, right? Her and Will, to get off the prescription medicine because they feel that the herbal medicine was better. So within that, we gotta unpack it. We gotta hold on. You're saying you were addicted to prescription drugs. Well, how did you get these prescription drugs? And these are one of the things where me and her had an issue because she wanted me to put some prescriptions in my name for her. I'm not fucking doing that. I'm not doing that.
That's crazy. That's crazy. She allegedly asked this nigga Bilal to get a script for her, nigga. She tried to get this nigga for a script. Like, nigga, go put that in your name for me one time, nigga. Nigga said, hell no.
So this lady's already admitted to being addicted.
Bilal, you brought the whole nation of Islam with you today, didn't you? This shit finna rock.
You know?
The nation. She really, according to you, like she really tried to get you to put prescription pills
in her name. So here's
which
the thing.
pills? What were they? Percocet, Somas, Valium, Adams.
Come on, you know she want. Come on, you know she want them perk 30s.
He said, of course she want them perks. You know she want them perk 30s. You know she want them 30s. Them 30s.
Stop playing with me.
Okay.
So,
nah, this nigga
she's
funny.
already admitted to being addicted to prescription drugs. Well, how do you give them? You admitted that. See, here's the thing about me. I could take your information and use it as evidence. You admitted that. So if you're addicted to those, if they give you 90 pills, then you only got 90 pills. But if you're addicted to them, you're going to need more. How are you going to get more if you're addicted to them? And you live in a bubble. Her and Will live in a bubble. There has to be an enablers. There's no such. If you look at the culture in Hollywood, is an enabling crowd. So she could tell somebody else, "Oh, do this. Oh, I'm doing this because I'm with Jada." Nah, I'm not doing. I'm not getting you.
Nah, that do sound like some Hollywood, bro. Damn, gang, them year 30s, bro. Them 30s, man. Niggas be addicted for real, bro. But this sound real though, I'm not even gonna lie. He sound like he telling the truth, bro. He making a lot of sense, bro. As we listen more and more and more, I feel like he's telling the truth.
You know, perk 30s? Come on now. What are we doing? What are we doing? But you have people around that will help facilitate that. Like, that's weakness. Now, I lose who I am as a person. I'll use my shine because, of course, she can't keep her mouth closed. Now, everybody say, oh, yeah, Brother Bilal, her source. He getting prescriptions for her. Now, what that make me?
A drug dealer.
Of course.
Right.
So nobody can
that works for the nation of Islam.
Well, I'm not in the nation. But so just so you know, I started in the Nation of Islam, and then I moved to a more Sunni traditional part. But I was in the Nation of Islam at a very young age. It
was a joke. It was.
I know, but I do want to definitely clarify that. And yes, I do have people that's downstairs. Yes.
Okay.
Without question, because like I say, when you have evidence and as Muslim and you know, because I'm gonna drop a lot of bombshells. So as Muslims, we are prescribed to have receipts, right? Like I showed you some things before we even started. I won't do an interview unless I can show receipts. I will not do an interview.
Nah, bro, he's solid, bro. I ain't even gonna lie, he keeping it a band. Yeah, Charmaine, what's the word, girly? Welcome to the video. How you living? How you feeling? I'm feeling good. It's early morning. We up, you know what I'm saying? Listen, early morning vibes on the stream. We got Will Smith best friend in here with the whole video, so we get into that. I hope you feeling good. How your cold? I hope it went away. I hope you well by now. It's been a couple days.
Unless I can share.
So I don't know what he talking about, but he ain't got to worry about being friends with Will no more after this. That's a fact. It's over, bro. I'm pretty sure the friendship been long gone. That's why he doing this.
Certain things from my arsenal, or I can provide reference to what I'm talking about, because I still have to comply with the rules of my belief. And as Muslims, we are incumbent to have receipts. So what I'm saying is not speculative. This is real life stuff.
Okay. Now, okay. Whew, we just jumped right into some shit. Let's back up just a little bit.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So Will has his goons knock a motherfucker out in your station, okay?
Okay.
You and Will get tight from that because you didn't snitch on him. You basically took up for him.
I lied.
You lied?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, it is what it is.
I'm going to call, and listen, sister, I'm here because, and I shared this with you, and let me share it to your listeners, right? I have so many people that want to interview me right now, right? Mm-hmm. And for me, it's about making the decisions that I want to make to share my story. And I'm like a fan of yours, and I have love for you.
Thank
for
you.
Not the
you.
content stuff,
Yeah.
but more so your fight, right? Like, I know what you had to do to have the ability to sit in front of that microphone and have millions of people watch you.
Yeah.
Like, I could feel your fight, and I believe that.
Nah, Tasha K a real one. You say what you want about Tasha K, but she a real one. What? Shit. It's still there. It's still here. Damn, you still sick, girl? What is that, the flu? That gotta be the flu. Will gonna be slapping him next. Let's see, man. Let's see. Will not gonna get up with him, though. He know better. Yeah, Will got the goons allegedly, man. The gangsters, nigga, from Philly. Charmaine.
Once you reach an apex in this, and you will be on top of this.
Thank
you.
you.
And I think that fight will turn to a fight of helping our people and helping other young sisters, because you know what fights. You know the days that you had severe pain. You know the days that you didn't want to keep going, but you had to keep going. And I think your story is going to be very inspiring. So that's why I'm here. And you know, and I know, we don't have to say where from, but I was flown in internationally.
Yes.
I didn't charge you for this interview, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Thank you.
Once you reach that apex, I need you to help these young sisters that need that direction. I need you to help.
Oh, that's a real one, bro. He didn't charge for this interview, and he flew in from out of the country? Nah, I ain't gonna lie. He about to spill. Bro, he just getting started. He just getting started. We gonna be here watching this whole goddamn video, bro. He got a lot to say. Tasha K better watch out. She already owed Cardi B. Now R. Kelly. And next Will. Nah, but she did the right thing. What she is, she letting the interviewer just talk his stuff. You know what I'm saying? She not egging on and alleging stuff and making up stuff. She just letting him talk. That's how you gotta do it. If you're gonna be a content creator and you don't want to get sued, you gotta make sure you. And she put a disclosure at the beginning of the video. She trying to do better, Charmaine. She trying to do better.
Help these young sisters to teach them what that fight is.
Oh,
like,
of course.
Yeah, like every day you ain't gonna want to get up. You ain't gonna want to keep fighting, but you don't know nothing else. You gotta keep fighting.
Right.
It's either feast or famine. And when I look into your eyes, and
All right. Enough slurping. He's slurping Tasha right now. He nut guzzling. Bro, he nut guzzling Tasha right now. Okay, she a dope content creator. That's a fact. Now let's go. Let's get the Will.
Tip there, and it's
Who was
like, are we
pause? Who was Will nut guzzling? Pause.
really getting the real story?
Nah.
You know, so it's a moral thing. So
I love it.
No, but thank you. So you and Will Smith, y'all tight. Y'all tight like thieves now.
Right.
At what point, you know, because I read his book, and he shared a lot in that book. You know, like, I was shocked that he said, you know, he thought about wanting to kill his dad.
That's
you
true.
know?
What?
That's true. That's
like
true.
pushing him down the steps, and he was in a wheelchair.
Why would he want to do that to his father? She said he didn't charge her because he knows she owed Cardi B that $4 million. That make a lot of sense. He knows she ain't got it right now. You heard what he said. When you get big and you get up there, spin back.
And everything for beating on his mom every day. And he saw that. Like,
oh, okay. So Will wanted to, after thinking about all the trauma that he went through, that his mother went through getting beat by his pops, he wanted to take his own pops out.
I mean, he was so real in that book. So when Jada comes out with a book and I don't see that realness, it's kind of like, you still ain't telling the truth. And that white lady she interviewed with said, I feel like, you don't be telling the truth all the time. I said yes to that white bitch.
Right.
She called her a liar to her motherfucking face.
Well, see, this is what you don't understand. And I've worked, Will, I worked for one who was the biggest star in Hollywood as his assistant. So as it relates to Jada, they can't go too deep because they sign all kind of agreements prior to doing an interview. If Jada doesn't approve it, it can't come out. Man. So they try to touch the lines of what they can say. But if I was interviewing Jada, I would be asking a lot of hard questions. I'm sure you would too.
Oh, of course.
But in the ones she set up, they're not asking the hard questions because the interview would be over and they couldn't even use the footage. See, that's what I'm saying. You gotta when you're on the inside.
That's how they control the narrative, pretty much. They control the narrative. Like, I'ma only do interviews where I want to do interviews, where they're not gonna ask me questions that I don't want to answer. Pretty much, that's what they do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that's crazy, but I do get it. I understand why, bro. Because he was beating on his moms and all that. So, you know what I mean? But wanting to kill your mom is crazy, though. You know what I mean?
And you see how these big operations work. Now, I know. I would have asked her, well, hey, you did X, Y, Z. Well, you lied here. This is what you lied about. This, and that. Like, do you care to... They can't say that because the interview's over. And they can't use the footage. So they'd rather take the lies to get the views. And then once again, people are now confused. This is, man, this...
It's just the more she speaks, the more confused we get,
Well, the more lies she tells, the more, listen, you ain't got to say it, I'll say it for you.
You can't remember your lies. Like, is it your son that introduced you to shrooms or you introduced your son to shrooms? Which one was it? And to me, as a parent, you have no business saying your son introduced you to no motherfucking psychedelics. Like, come on.
Right.
That is wild. That is crazy, bro. She really said that? She admitted that her son introduced her to psychedelic drugs? That's wild.
Fucking parent.
Right.
It's just, and I feel like she's trying to blur lines and make shit acceptable because I feel, in my opinion, she still dwells in a lot of that shit. She still lives that life.
Of course. Oh, what are you talking about? She's in that bubble. Man, you gotta... Man, see, you never been to the house before, but this thing is an estate. So, I mean, whatever you want, you work for $500 million and the world is at your feet and people you want to be worshiped, you got the kind of money to do that. You want drugs, you gonna get it. You want men, you gonna get it. You want women, you gonna get it. After a while, you need excitement. She's searching for something. This is a sick woman that's searching for something, but has a man behind her that's complicit in all her acts because she's holding things over Will's head. So Will feel he has to be complicit.
What is she holding over his head? Let's get to it. Let's get to it.
What type of things is she holding over Will's head? Like,
right.
From the time you met Will was straight. Right?
As far as I know, yes.
As far as you know?
Yes.
Heterosexual?
Yes. Okay. He ran through a lot of beautiful women in film.
Okay.
I believe that. Will was that nigga at the time. He's still that nigga for real, but he was that nigga at the time. But he's still that nigga. He worked for $500 million. Stop playing.
Beautiful. Absolutely.
So you was around when he met his first wife?
Yes. Well, I didn't live in L.A., but I met Cherie because I would come to California quite often. And when I would come to I met Cherie. So, yeah, I was around before they had Trey and everything, and she would be hanging, around at the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air set.
Okay. So, is it, in your opinion, do you feel like Jada intentionally took Will from Sheree, or were they truly having problems?
Well, of course they were having problems, but once again, Jada was the woman that everybody wanted, and Will needed that validation to have that type of woman. Although Cherie was beautiful.
Yeah, she's beautiful. Yeah.
But Cherie wasn't doing no movies. All the big guys in Hollywood wasn't trying to, celebrities weren't trying to get at her. It was Jada.
See, that right there been going on forever. It's still going on. All the famous guys want to smash the one chick, the 1 to 5 chicks. All the famous dudes want 5 women in the industry. They all want the same women. So these same women just get recycled. Like, I don't get it. Why do men want a woman because another nigga had her. That's weird to me, bro. That's very weird. Like, if I know another nigga had it, it make me be like, damn, I kind of don't even want her as much because this other nigga was with it. I mean, I know that nigga. You know what I mean? Like, that nigga's like my coworker. You know what I mean? Like, that's weird. But that's how these rap niggas be, though.
So Will was like, oh, I got to have that. He gotta have. That's
so
validation.
it was Will the one that stepped out of his marriage. What Jada didn't really have to do anything. But be herself.
Yeah, I mean, they were already going through it because there were some alleged things that said that, Cherie caught Will in bed with Benny Medina. So,
What?
Yeah, Benny Medina. Benny Medina is who the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air is based off, and he's a big talent manager. He had J-Lo, Puffy, a bunch of other. He had Will at one point, and he's a known homosexual as well. And he presents that. So, yeah.
Did you ever talk to Sheree about that to get confirmation?
Well, I didn't need confirmation because I saw the interaction between Will and Benny Medina. So
okay, so this is like the first one. This is like the first one right here. The first one that he says Will ended up doing a nasty with some dude.
It's a funny.
What was their interaction?
So this is crazy. So now here's the scene. I'm coming from Philly, the streets of Philly, but I'm coming back and forth to Los Angeles, right?
Okay.
So their entertainment culture is
Keep
different.
Talking. Yeah, I know you don't drink.
No.
I'm gonna drink for you.
Okay.
Go ahead.
And so I'm hanging out at the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, as I do when I go out there, and I'm in Will's dressing room. There's a bunch of guys from Philly or whatever the case may be, and Benny Medina hollers down the hall, Will, I'm gonna come see you in a minute. So, so he comes up there in a few minutes and he pokes his lips out like he's gonna kiss Will, right? And I'm like, oh man, I gotta beat the shit out of this dude. Do we pack him out? Like, all right, well, I'll just wait because I'm, I don't know this culture, right? And Will kissed this guy on the lips.
In front of you.
In front of everybody. Nobody does nothing. And I'm like, no, I'm just thinking, I'm like a deer with the headlights. I'm like, did y'all just see that? And where I'm from, that's not common. Maybe out in California it is. So it's a cultural
And Billy,
thing.
But was it a gay kiss or was it a... was it a kiss on the lips? Or was it a French? You know how you do the... You know that the French people do it. Yeah, right? You know how you do the cheek thing? Right? Y'all know what I'm talking about? You know how the Spanish girl woke up to you, you kiss her on the cheek, and then like in French people they do the... Y'all know what I'm talking about? I just want to know, was it a gay kiss or was it a friend kiss? Let me know.
Ben, he white, right?
I know. Benny Medina's...
oh, nah, there's no way. That was a gay kiss. It had to be a gay kiss. Look at the... that was a gay kiss. No doubt about it.
Black, but he's a very light, fair-skinned.
Okay, I always thought he
guy.
was white.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Benny Medina is definitely...
and so you saw him with your own eyes.
with my own eyes.
Was it a pucker?
That's what I'm saying. Like, explain. Tell us what was going on. We need to know.
Yeah, of course. It was a kiss.
It was a pucker.
A long romantic movie kiss, but he kissed that man, and I'm like, nobody. Now this is before I work with Will.
Okay, you were just coming back and forth.
I was coming back. Will.
He was married to his first wife,
Cherie, but talking to Jada. But at this time, it's like it's just weird. It's hard. It's hard to explain, but now with the knowledge and information I have, because what I did in the book was to pull more research was I hired 2 private investigator firms, right?
Okay.
To find out a lot of the allegations that were made towards people in Will's circle,
Okay.
right? And as we get into the interview, I'll start to give you
No,
real
you're good.
examples,
Go ahead.
right,
Okay.
of how that goes. But seeing that, I said, wow. And I just didn't know how to take it coming from Philly and seeing something like that. But with my knowledge of now over having 30 years in the business, it's like, okay, this is the grooming. This is how the grooming starts. I didn't know that back then. But now, you know, having spent...
This is that weird Illuminati shit they tell you about. He said grooming. That word grooming sounds very familiar, don't it?
In decades in L, I'm like, yo, they was grooming him all this time. So after that becomes 6 degrees of separation. And we can get into that a little bit. You know, Will plays a gay guy. But you got to look at how Will prepared for the movie. So he admits to watching a lot of gay porn to learn how to kiss a man, to learn feminine attributes, right?
What? He said, where did he say this? Where did Will say he was watching gay porn to learn how to kiss a man and learn how to move like a gay man? When did he say? Let's real quick. I know we shouldn't be going back, and it's a long video, but we gotta hear him say that again. That was pause as fuck.
So he admits to watching a lot of gay porn.
When did he admit that? Bro, if this is true, bro, why did we ever question him being a Moses? We should have known he was Moses.
To learn how to kiss a man, to learn feminine attributes, right?
This movie, I never even seen this movie that they playing in the corner. Who saw this movie? Any of y'all saw this movie? I never saw that movie, and I'm glad I never did.
So I find that bizarre. They flew him out to Europe to watch live sex shows, right? And I'm like, yo, this, like, I'm from Philly, so I'm just like,
Yeah.
This is the, like,
crazy.
He's going in. In his mind, he has to know how a gay man interacts with people, talking, mannerisms, getting ready for a love scene with another man.
This is crazy.
Why are you, like, in my mind, I'm like, why are you?
Why would you do this movie? Why would you do this movie? I wouldn't have did this movie, bro. Let's keep it 1,000. I would not have done this movie, nigga. What are you talking about? Somebody talk to me in the comments. Would you have done this movie?
You doing this? Like, why? You have a successful TV show. Why go to playing a gay man? And why go to the extremes? Because anybody know Will, when he puts his mind to something, every character, he goes in solid. You watching gay porn, you're going to live sex shows.
That means he had to get aroused by watching it.
That's what. Yeah, and we end up finding that became, I believe, that became his addiction to men. That was the addiction to men because he was in a safe environment, right? And they made that environment safe for him, so whoever he was, he could now become, and that created a monster.
So basically, they saying they made him gay. Basically, it sounds like he's saying they made him gay. I wouldn't have done that movie, bro. That's a fact. This is crazy, bro. This is wild. This is wild, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. What we hearing is crazy.
So I just want to give people a psychological, the psychological aspect of this. If you're playing a gay man and they're putting millions and millions of dollars into making a film, they're gonna make sure that you're training and you're preparing for this movie. You're gonna have to be in a circumference of homosexuality.
Bro, did you see the movie? Did anybody see that movie? That movie was not that important to his legacy because I never seen it. It's honestly tarnishing his legacy now. I never wanted to see Will Smith kiss another man on film. I never wanted to see that.
Period. I'm talking about for months.
And you know what's so funny? I've never seen 6 Degrees Separation. I've never seen it. Probably because, how old was I when that movie came out? I can't remember. But, my family, they didn't allow us to watch any, like, sex scenes and stuff coming up.
Yeah.
And I thank my family for that because, like, when you have, access to, like, sex scenes and stuff, it plugs into the psyche in ways that you can't get it out. You'll always remember that visual sexually. And if it aroused you when you was a kid, it's going to arouse you when you're an adult. And so I'm so glad that my parents made me close my eyes or, and do stuff like that so I wouldn't, be exposed to any of.
And this is why you gotta watch what you showing the kids right now, bro. In this weird stage of life that we in, 2023, you got them putting just those type of scenes in regular movies, kid cartoons, all that type of stuff. You gotta just be aware of what your kids is watching, bro, what they taking in. Cause I believe what Tasha K saying, bro, about that. Like, I'm not saying you can make somebody gay, but if you show a kid nothing but gay stuff on TV and make it seem normal, their regular type of like you might blend that in their norm. You feel what I'm saying? So even though they didn't never have those thoughts, now they might be having those thoughts now. Same with just sexual activity in period. You shouldn't be showing kids no type of sexual activity, steering them towards nothing, like, for real. Let them be children, bro. I feel like that's what's wrong with 2023 and what we like put in front of our kids and social media and all that.
That's heavy. That's heavy. So that right there cemented Will into, I believe, being bisexual, which I know he's bisexual. I showed you a couple of things.
Yeah.
Right. Like,
what did he show you? Please tell us what he showed you.
I got proof. I'm not, like I said, once again, I'm Muslim. I cannot say that this man is bisexual.
Nigga, tell us.
And then I've saw sexual acts that I walked in on.
Who'd you walk in on?
Him and Dwayne Martin.
This is the clip that they left us on last time. Nigga said my man Will and Dwayne Martin. Dwayne Martin. These two right here. Oh, what happened? Ad blocker. All right, here we go. Boom. Dwayne Martin. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. Oh, wait. Do you believe Will Smith was cracking this nigga open? I mean, his head and Jada head look similar. Don't they got similar heads? If you really look good, they got similar head frames. Like, pause. My son's shape up is crispy as hell, nigga, but he looks zesty in this smile. Yo, this whole face pic looks zesty now that you say it. Now that you think about it, this whole face pic look kind of zesty. I'm not gonna lie to you. Gang.
Okay.
I can give you the story. I can unpack it.
Please unpack it. I had to unpack just that because, there's been rumors. And, of course, like I said, Tisha Campbell.
Good friend of mine. My sister.
Didn't even know that, Will owned her house with her husband.
Yes.
What? Bro, did you hear that? Listen back. We listen back to that.
Good friend of mine. My sister.
Didn't even know.
Listen.
That, Will owned her house.
Will owned their house.
With her husband.
Yes.
So Will Smith and Dwayne Martin name is on a house that Dwayne Martin got with his wife. That's wow, Moses. Wow, pause.
Yes.
So you walked in.
So
tell me how you came to know all this, please.
So here's the thing. So me working with Will for a number of years and on a number of movies, right? I went to do my own thing, and so I was no longer working with Will, but it wasn't like we were at odds, though. Like, it was nothing bad. He gave me money to start my business. Like, there was a exit. It was an exit plan that came with money. And I still had access because it wasn't nothing nefarious the way that I left. So it wasn't like it was a bad thing. So I'm doing my thing, and I'm into the product placement, celebrity product placement. So just to unpack that a little bit, that brands pay me money to get their product to celebrities.
Okay.
And I make money when these celebrities wear the product, they take it.
Okay, this is what he do. Product placement. This is his job. Cause I've been trying to figure out what he does for a living this whole time. So he's in product placement. Now we know.
take picture or do a video.
Yeah, I'm familiar with that. Yeah.
I just wanted to explain to the people, because they like, hey, what is that? So essentially, it's a relationship-driven business, and then if you look at my Instagram page, there are hundreds of celebrities and influencers that I do this with, and that's based on relationships. Once again, it goes like I told you when I work with Will. My thing was to always be that beacon of light, always giving people great salutations when I see them, always sharing kind words with them, always knowing that, I respect you no matter if you're cooking food or you're picking up the trash. So that's from top to bottom. And Will would always tell me that as you work for me, you have to build your own relationships because you won't be working for me forever. And in my mind, I'm like, yo, I'm flying on private jets. I'm staying at 5-star and above hotels. I'm getting like my life is grand. I'm like, I don't want to leave this. But that's me just beginning. As you become somebody's assistant, after a while, it's just like okay, now I have to find out who I am because my life became Will's life when he did movies. So All right,
so he also just mentioned he was an assistant. So he was an assistant too. Right, Tasha had no words either, nigga. I ain't have none either, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
An example, when you're on a movie set, we're there 14 hours a day. But for myself, I'm there 2 hours before Will to make sure that everything's in place. So that gives me a 16-hour day, Then I'm there an hour after Will's leaves to prep for the next day. So that gives me a 17-hour day. So I gotta go home, sleep, do what I gotta do, but my phone's ringing all through the night because it's fluid. There might be a screen, there might be a change in the scenes. The director might want to meet with Will, the producer might want to meet with Will. So I'm there 2 hours early. It's a lot of work. It takes dedication to be an assistant of one of the number one actors.
Now I believe that. I believe that his job was strenuous. I definitely believe that. He was putting in work. If I fell out with a friend, especially 40 years, or any amount of time, I would never go running my mouth like this dude. Facts. Charmaine, I was saying that earlier. Even though we gonna listen to his, his information, because we definitely want to know what's going on with Will, I don't respect it. Like, I definitely don't like that you was friends with this man for 40 years, and then now you tell all his secrets. That's weirdo. That's bad. That's bad friend energy, bro. Regardless, even if we not friends no more, I'd never do this.
In the world. So it's like I didn't have a life. But I was cool with that because I know that I was saving my money.
How much was he paying you?
He paid me well. he paid, like, I can't say that he didn't. No, it wasn't like I was making a lot of money, but you don't have to spend money when you with Will. That's
okay, so
thing.
You got to save your money.
You get to save every...
I know that's how my little team be feeling around here with me. They like, long as we with Tasha...
Right. And that's the thing.
I'm going to start cutting y'all niggas off. You know what I'm saying? For real. Because I be like, why they sitting there? But you know what I do now? I got this thing that I do. Okay. So when we go out, I tell them, I'm like, I'm not paying for nothing. Even though we're working, right? Mm-hmm. We're working. I be like, I'm not paying for nothing. So they order according to their budget, right? And then at the end, they don't know if I'm paying or they paying, but they ordered as if it was their pocket.
Right.
Well, Will's a little.
I ain't mad at that right there. Spend like as if it was your shit. Get the type of meal you would get if you was paying for it, nigga. Don't try to go crazy because you with me, motherfucker. I ain't rich.
It's that psychology I played on him.
Listen, Will's a little bit different. Will wants you to enjoy the perks of him being the number one actor in the world, but he demands that your work ethic be above average. Period. He's laughing, joking, and all that kind of stuff. But one thing about me, my focus and my drive is so I'll work everybody, period. I wasn't the most talented guy when I got there, but when Will, called me from Philly and I came out there and he told me, he wanted me to stay and so forth and so on.
Nigga, Philly, this nigga, Will called this nigga from the slums of Philly, bro. No cap. He just admitted he came from the slums of Philly and Will Smith called him like, yo, listen, my friend, I want you to, come do this with me. And he ended up staying with him for 38 years, bro. That's crazy, bro. It sounds like he is complaining, but that was his job. What did he think? That's a fact. That was your job. Weird because we may be friends again down the line. Yeah, not never again after this though. Like you said, Charmaine, they'll never be friends again after this. Like the video, everybody. Like the video.
I said, okay, I could do this because he said in Philly, you're Will in a fish tank. He said, you got to come out here so that you can grow exponentially. And I found out to be quite profound that he saw something within myself that I didn't see in myself. And that made me really come out there and want to learn to work 10 times harder than everybody else. And when I got there, I didn't just start working. I shadowed Will for for a long time, just traveling with him, seeing how things work. He told me to put in my mind, if I was in that position, what would I do? How will I handle these things? And we would talk about that. And, then I would go to movie sets that I wasn't even working on, and I would talk to the people in the hundreds of departments and find out the inner workings of how my day-to-day would be. It's a lot.
Hey, Will Smith put this dude in position for real, bro. Yeah, Will Smith put this dude in position. Nigga said, I'm broke, baby. I ain't got no money. Paid in full voice. Facts. That's a fact.
It's like, it ain't like, oh, I need some mustard for my hot dog.
Mm-hmm. No, I get it. I've been on production sets.
Yeah,
you
know.
Yeah,
And
niggas start ordering lobster on your budget, but they would have ordered chicken strips if it was their budget. How that make sense? On your budget, they getting lobster, steak, mashed potato, everything on the menu. But on their budget, chicken strips, french fries, and a water with lemon.
You got to imagine everything that's going through me. I'm the point of contact for Will. So I'm getting...
You're getting it from all angles.
I'm getting it from all angles.
Now, what angle did you get when you saw, according to you, Will Smith and Dwayne Wade in bed? Tell me about Dwayne Martin.
Dwayne Martin.
Well, Dwayne Wade next.
Okay.
Allegedly.
Okay.
I always get them mixed up.
What? Dwayne Wade? She about to come with some info on Dwayne Wade. Hold up. We got to, get to it.
I saw it on one.
Let me shut up so we can watch this video.
And the videos I watched, and you had to, let me put this. He's like, let me, because I was like, Dwayne Wade. And I'm really good friends with Gabby. He liked that. I never
wear some dresses.
Okay.
Yeah.
Listen.
He grooming his son right now, so listen.
All right, don't get in trouble, Tasha K. Tasha K better chill out, man. Tasha K be getting in trouble for this. Tasha K better chill out, man.
Heterosexual men is out here grooming their sons, but that's Hollywood for you.
Okay.
Tell me about the day you woke up and you saw Will Smith and Dwayne Martin in bed. Now, were they both married at the time? Weren't divorced?
Of course.
Okay.
So, Will called me and said, hey, Jada and I produced, so Will, I strike that. One of Will's team members called me and said, Will and Jada are producing a show called All of Us. And Will wants you to come hold them down on the show. He's not going to...
Pause on the hold them down. Dave, you mean to tell me, like you said, bro, Gina was really having a husband that was busting Will Smith open, bro? Like, that nigga Dwayne Martin is not even a goddamn like main actor. He like a co-star. How the co-stars bending the main character up like a pretzel? God damn it.
Be there every day. Will and Jada's not going to be on
Pause.
every day. So soon as I heard Jada name, I was like, no, I'm not interested. You see what I do in my Instagram. I'm getting it. Mm-hmm. What I look like going to work on a WB show, right? I'm getting it, right?
Okay.
I'm having it my way. So I said, tell Will, thank you. I really appreciate, because you got to keep the peace. I really appreciate this opportunity, but, that's not for me. So I get a call back in probably 7 minutes. The girl Janice said he wasn't asking.
Oh.
So I said, damn. So I gotta stop everything I'm doing, of course. So I was like, all right, cool. So she told me, to go to CBS Radford Studio, gave me all the information.
So basically, nigga, you had no choice. No choice. Bro, that's what was going on. Bro, that's what was going on. That's the reality of the situation, though, gang. Like, Dave, don't be mad at me, bro. That's what's going on, bro. Pause. But that's what's going on, bro. Dwayne about that action. He gonna slap this dude up. We gonna see, bro. I don't know. I never knew Dwayne to be about that action. I ain't gonna lie. I don't even know too much about Dwayne, to be honest.
And I see Will there, and he tells me, and I found strange. He said, listen, I'm not going to be on set every day, but we're producing this show, Jada and I. He said, I need you to hold Dwayne Martin down how you held me down for so many years. I'm like, what? Like, in my mind.
What? Hold Dwayne Martin down? That sound mad pause, because I know what you and Dwayne Martin be doing.
In my mind, I'm like, why on set every day, but we're producing this show, Jada and I. He said, I need you to hold Dwayne Martin down how you held me down for so many years. I'm like, what? Like, in my mind, I'm like, why do you need me to hold Dwayne Martin down on this little ass TV show?
Yeah, like, don't he got a wife?
Right. You know, well, just hold him down, making sure he is day to day, right? And I'm just,
so he basically wanted you to be his assistant. Like
yes.
how you were to him.
Yes.
Right.
Absolutely.
For a TV show.
For a TV show.
Because that's all he had going on. He ain't had no movies or nothing.
No, but
Bro, what I just said Dwayne Martin was like a side character type of. I just said that, bro. Like, nigga, how is the side character pummeling the main character? Like, bro, make this make sense in this whole grand scheme of things. Nigga, Will Smith bought this nigga house. Will Smith bought this nigga house, boy. That's crazy, gang.
But Will and Jada are producing the show. But that's I'm gonna get to. It wasn't about me holding him down so that he can, work at his apex. It was he had me spying basically on Dwayne Martin because they were having a spat because Dwayne was messing with Lisa Ray's husband.
Bro. This nigga Will Smith was being the side chick. How you a side chick? Because Dwayne got a wife. So Will Smith was the side chick. Got his employee working and spying on Dwayne because Dwayne is over here smashing Lisa Ray's husband too, while they all having a little loop. This is wild, my boys.
I don't even notice at the time. I'm doing my product placement stuff.
That's why Lisa keeps saying Dwayne Martin took my husband in her interviews.
Yes.
Oh my God. I've heard that too. I definitely heard Lisa Ray say that, bro. That's crazy.
She is still mad about that to this day. Dwayne Martin took my husband.
Dwayne was messing with Lisa Ray's husband. I don't even notice at the time. I'm doing my product placement stuff.
That's why Lisa keeps saying Dwayne Martin took my husband in her interviews.
Yes.
Like, bro, she do be saying that, bro. She do be saying that. What Lisa Ray husband and was acting jealous. Will, what the fuck is this? Exactly, bro. The nigga Will Smith was a whole side chick. And then, bro, hold up. Lisa Ray. Real quick, we're going to see. Lisa Ray. Dwayne Martin stole my husband.
I married a playboy. I married what I thought was going to be a union in which it was going to be what we wanted it to be.
Oh, let me see if this is the clip. Is the right clip? Nah, wrong clip.
And it detailed the Dwayne Martin and his then wife Tisha Campbell Martin, as well as the Smith family. Lisa Ray and Michael Missick were married in 2006, but the marriage imploded with rumors of infidelity and corruption, and by 2008, the two had gone their separate ways. In her episode of TV One's Uncensored, Lisa Ray blames Dwayne Martin for introducing Michael Missick to other women and eventually becoming closer to Michael Missick than she was. She said, as my reign of First Lady of Turks and Caicos became busier and busier, I found my position. He was doing a lot more traveling by himself, and I was staying at home, speaking at a school or having an appearance.
I don't know, man. I don't know. This could be true. Y'all believe it? Do y'all believe it, bro? I want to see Lisa Ray. I want to hear Lisa Ray say it. I know I heard it before, but I don't remember where I heard it, though. I'm not even going to lie to you. I don't remember where I heard it, but I did hear Lisa Ray say Dwayne Martin stole my husband. I remember that, bros.
Yeah.
And sis.
Cause she is still mad about that to this day. Dwayne Martin took my husband.
Yes. So what?
Lisa.
Yeah. That was.
And I read in between the lines because I was like, why is she saying it like that? What do you mean Dwayne Martin took your husband? Baby, if he took your husband, he didn't want you. He wanted the dick.
Well,
Then they would take him on guys' trips and it would be orgies and stuff.
No, I never seen any of that with Lisa Ray's husband. I'm gonna tell you what I did see. So I did see Dwayne and him going out with a lot of beautiful women, you know, hanging out, partying. Sometime I would set things up because this guy, I guess, was supposed to be a big shot, some type of ambassador or something, whatever he was.
Yeah, he was like African country or something.
Okay,
I
I don't even. It's not even.
He was a light skinned nigga.
You know, so you know it was just crazy. You know, I would go ahead of time like they used to go to the Firefox, and you know I would pay the valet guy $300 to make sure they can put their cars out front, and you know I would go find out to the manager, tell him, hey, I got
all this on a TV show salary.
Yeah, oh, listen, see, here's the thing.
Because TV actors don't get paid like that.
Well, you know, this is Will's lover. Well, Dwayne got money. Come on, are you kidding me? You know, you got to look at, he bought his house for him.
What I said. He bought his house for him. That's crazy, bro. Nigga tricking. Nigga Will over here tricking on the nigga who pounded him out.
He bailed him out of bankruptcy. Will got subpoenaed by the FBI. Dwayne was about to go to jail for embezzling money, for hiding money in the bankruptcy with Tisha. So I want to see. It's a lot to it's so much to unpack. That's why.
Well, we have nothing but time.
Okay. Well, hopefully you'll have me back in 3 weeks as I do more interviews and I share more things because it's so much. No,
well, go ahead. We're here now. Let's talk about today.
So, you know, I would go and give money to, you know, the manager and say, hey, I need 2 girls at the table. So if any of our guests need anything, you know, we can just basically snap our fingers and it's there. And so, you know, then this is the thing about being a great high-level assistant. You got to know how to cater to egos. So when everybody pulls up, they can park their car. They come in, there's already food on the table. You got tubes. So I keep myself relevant. Like, you know, the average person is not thinking like this, but working on with Will, your level of intellect and your level of discernment is much higher than the average person because you're functioning in a high-functioning environment. So when I come to do something, I'm doing it like I'm going to do it with Will, you know? So if that was Will coming, all these things would be done in this restaurant.
That's what he asked you to do.
Right.
So they come to the club. They out with all types of women.
Yeah.
Tisha's at home with the kids?
Of course.
Okay.
Of course. Being a good wife.
All right.
So, you know, you see things, you know, and I didn't see them two having sex, but of course, you know, that
you're talking about Lisa Ray's husband and Dwayne.
And Dwayne, yes.
Okay, you didn't see them having sex.
No, I didn't.
But
see
Lisa
them.
did get on the internet and say he took her husband.
Well, I know one of the girls, what she said, that, you know, there was an orgy, you know, and I'm not going to get into that because I don't want to get into speculation.
Right.
Right. I don't see that's me.
So how did you get to Will Smith and Dwayne Martin?
So let me tell you. So, Will did an episode of the show called All of Us, where he ironically plays Lisa Ray's love interest.
Okay.
And he starred on the show.
That's Dwayne Martin's show. That's the show that I know him from. Remember I had said I know Dwayne Martin from like a show that I don't really remember, but I watched the show in the morning. Yeah, I probably watched the show too if y'all was watching, black TV back then.
Few times. So of course he's there and I have to take care of him. So meaning that production knows when Will come, everything should go through me, and he's wearing 2 hats. He's acting on his show and he's executive producer. So we have a lunch break, and normally lunch break is never interrupted, but by Will wearing a producer hat, they say, hey, B, we need to get Will to break lunch for 15 minutes to come look at the next shot. He's a producer in the shot, not the actor. So I'm like, okay, we already know, and if you don't know, Hollywood is the hurry up and wait game. So 3 minutes later, after them telling me, hey, you got eyes on Will, we need him to come watch this. So I'm running all over the studio. He's not in his dressing room. I go to the cafeteria. I'm like, but I see his car there. I'm like, where's this guy at? So now I'm holding Dwayne down too, so I have the keys to his dressing room. So I'm like, yo, and they're calling I'm on walkie-talkie, and they're calling my cell phone. Yo, we need to get Will here. And I'm like, yo, kind of fuck down. Like, I'm trying to find this. Like, this is unlike him, right? So
this is unlike him. He do things that are unlike him for the day.
All right, I open the door to Dwayne's dressing room, and that's when I see Dwayne and having anal sex with Will.
Oh my God, bro. Bro, it's hard not to. Bro, I hate to hear this because it's hard not to like pause, bro. It's like pause. You just see them pause.
Let me process that for a second. Who was on top?
She giving us more of a graphic image. She making it even more graphic for us, gang. I'm sorry.
It wasn't a top. There was a couch, and Will was bent over on the couch, and Dwayne was standing up, killing him.
Oh my God. Killing him. Murdering him.
Murder. Murder in there.
It was murder in there. That's crazy, bro. Nigga said he was in above all. Right. He was definitely in above the rim. White man can't jump, etc. Dwayne got a lot of credits. He do. That's a fact. I know him from a lot of stuff. You're right. I know him from movies and shows. But he was like side characters though. Except for in Above the Rim. White Men Can't Jump, he wasn't a main character, was he? Was he? Nah. Oh, and he was in that game, that basketball joint. Remember that basketball movie where the brother died? Y'all remember that movie? What movie was that? I forgot the movie. The brother died and he came back in the spirit or something.
Okay. What did you do?
I froze. What did you, see, I'm not used to seeing. Listen, it's traumatizing. I've never seen it. I don't watch gay porn.
Yeah, so that was just that nigga's like, what the fuck? What is going on? Like, nigga probably dropped everything he had in his hands. They stopped, looked back at the nigga like, huh?
I never seen a man fucking another man.
Will Smith was bent over.
And Dwayne was killing him.
Condom?
I don't know. I don't.
You didn't look that close.
Listen, even when I was with the deer and headlights, and I finally said, "Oh shit," and they turned around and said, "Close the fucking door."
Wow. Word. Nigga says this dude is talking like a scorned lover. Like he was in love with Will and it wasn't reciprocal. Nah, he probably loved Will as a best friend. I don't think he was zesty for Will though. He don't sound like he was zesty for Will. I ain't gonna lie. I don't think he was zesty for Will. I don't get that from him. I think he's just like, yo, he disappointed in his friend. Like he loved him a lot. But I hope it wasn't in a zesty love.
Right? So I back out the door. I'm not going in there. Fuck no. I ain't going up in there. I back out the door, lock the door. I leave. Right? So, now I'm off of walkie-talkie, everything. So it's chaos on the set. Nobody can get in touch with Will. Nobody can get in touch with me. So I said, all right, I gotta leave.
Nigga said, I gotta leave. Yo, the nigga ran up out the set, bro. The niggas abandoned his job. Nigga was scorned. Nigga abandoned his job after this.
I said, do I leave or do I stay? So I said, you know what? I'm gonna stay, but my position is I didn't see anything, right? So Will says, I got to talk to you. So I said, about what? He said, you know what? And I said, I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about, Willis. I don't know what you're talking about, Willis.
And he said, oh, you know what I'm talking. I said, well, I have no idea. What are you talking about? What we need to finish today? Like, I'm trying to get that out.
Right.
So he said, no, we need to talk. So he said, listen, I made a call. Some papers are going to come here today. I need you to sign them. And I said, why am I signing papers? And he said, listen, I'm trying to protect you. So he says 3 things that make me scared, because I fear no man but Allah. But I don't fear nothing but Allah. And he said that you remember the transsexual, I hope I'm saying it right, who got caught with Eddie Murphy. He said, you know what happened to him, right? I had no idea what happened to the
What happened? Shalimar Selou, July 6, 1976, April 22, 98. Known professionally as Shalimar, was an American transgender dancer and public figure who gained infamy when she was seen getting into the car of actor Eddie Murphy.
Transsexual that got caught in the car with Eddie Murphy.
Me either. What happened?
So I go home and Google it. They murdered him. Or the transsexual. I don't know to say him or her. I don't know what's politically correct. So I hope I'm not offending anyone.
It's transgender, but
okay, transgender.
Trans woman.
So okay. So they said, now you can Google this yourself. This is one of the things he said. They said that the transgender that was caught in the car with Eddie Murphy, where Eddie Murphy paid this guy to have oral sex, or the transgender to have oral sex.
Do y'all believe that about Eddie Murphy? I want to know his motive because it's something is up. Nah, Charmaine, his motive is Will Smith did him dirty. He gonna get to that. Will Smith did him dirty. He said Will Smith stopped being a friend to him. I think he getting to it now. He's starting to get to it now, like by saying, I guess when he found out and blah blah blah. He getting to it though. He said Will Smith was a bad friend to him before he started being a bad friend to Will. But do y'all believe that Eddie Murphy was? Do y'all believe this about Eddie Murphy? Period. Point blank. Let me know in the comments.
Sex was about to start doing interviews, and back then they paid, the internet wasn't big. They paid you gobs of money to do interviews. And they said that the transgender person locked herself out the house, tied some sheets together from a roof, and tried to swing into the apartment from the roof. This is documented. Do you know anybody that get locked out the house that's going to tie some sheets together and swing into their apartment from the roof? Okay. All right.
You just break a window.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That makes no sense.
Now, I want people to Google that. So this is what he told me. And I go home and I'm on AOL. Plug-in. Not high-speed internet at this time. And I was like, oh, shit. They murdered this person. Right? Then he told me that he made a song called You Saw My Blinker. But Will's claim to fame in rap is he never cursed on records, right? We'd agree, right? In that song, he calls the woman a bitch several times.
I swerved left and I swerved right, but she was still tailgating me too damn tight. To the left lane, I tried to switch, then you saw my blinker, bitch.
So I believe it's like, you saw my blinker, bitch. And then now,
I never heard that before.
People to go Google that too. And he's talking about slapping the lady he talking crazy. So he said, the powers that be got me to do that song. And he said, they said it will never make a light of day and they'll always protect me, even though I say I don't cuss in records. So I go home, I Google that. I do the search engine on that. It comes back, Will cussing on records. I said, this is crazy. Why haven't nobody ever called him out saying he never cussed on records? And he's obviously calling women bitches and talking about he gonna slap somebody on this record. Then he said, he referenced the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, the first Aunt Viv, of how he got rid of her on the show, right? And she'll never work again. And he said, I don't want this for you. And I said, yo, I never went back. Never went back.
You didn't sign the papers?
I didn't sign the papers. I didn't talk to Will. I went to go stay with one of my friends. And
so this is when they stopped being friends
for a minute. But this is the craziest thing ever. Guess who brought us back together?
Who?
Jada.
Really?
She calls me personally and says, I am having an event and I would like you to be there. She said, it's at the Celebrity Center.
Okay.
And I said, well, what is that? She said, oh, it's just a place where a bunch of celebrities get together and, Will's going to be there and I just want y'all to be happy and, I want y'all still to be friends and this don't even sound like her. So I didn't go. I get a call from another one of her assistants and said, oh, Jada's having another event at the Celebrity Center and she wants you to be there. So I said, all right, give me the address, give me all the information. I Google it. Guess what she was trying to get me to come?
Where?
To a Scientology center.
Oh.
What is that?
Okay. No, thank you.
What is a Scientology center? I'm a little slow. I don't know what that is. Said, the story happened, but I don't think he is gay. Eddie didn't murder anyone. This is bullshit. This dude better be lucky Charlie isn't alive. Or Charlie Murphy would have slapped that nigga. That's a fact. I used to listen to Will when I was a kid, but I never heard full albums. So what he cussed, though, nobody give up about that. That's a fact. That's a fact. I never heard Will Smith cuss on a record before either.
You can't even make these stories up. You can't even make these stories up. So Will and I end up getting.
So the Celebrity Center is called the Scientology Center.
Yes, yeah, but it's owned by the Church of Scientology.
Okay.
Which I have a whole chapter in the book about because Jada went in on that as well as Will, and that was the sickest display of behavior I've ever saw.
Give me some examples.
So all right, so we get back, even though I didn't go to Scientology Center, Will would, have these little events.
Let me grab another soda, gang. I need to give me another soda, gang. Yeah, if you hear niggas in the background, I got some homies in the crib right now, too. Niggas came through last night, spent the night and shit. They was uptown. I'm like, fuck it, man. Pull up, stay over here. You might as well crash on the couch or something. You know what I mean? Niggas still here, though.
You don't drink.
No.
I'm going to drink for you.
Okay.
Go ahead.
And so I'm hanging out at the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, as I do when I go out there. And, I'm in Will's dressing room. There's a bunch of guys from Philly or whatever the case may be. And, Benny Medina hollers down the hall, Will, I'm going to come see you in a minute. So, so he comes up there in a few minutes and he pokes his lips out like he's going to kiss Will, right?
Wait, did I go back? Hold up.
Between Will and Benny Medina.
Wait, my bad. I came back and hit the wrong place.
Okay.
I can give you the story. I can
unpack
these. So,
Let me get back to where I was.
I here grooming their sons.
The way with Will, your level of into somebody on this record. And I just, it be there. She said it's at the Celebrity Center.
Here we go, right. My bad. We back.
What is that? She said, oh, it's just.
It's a religious group. Let me see. What's a religious group? Y'all gotta let me know. Put me on.
It's the place where a bunch of celebrities get together and, Will's gonna be there and I just want y'all to be happy and, I want y'all still to be friends and this don't even sound like her. So I didn't go. I get a call from another one of her assistants and said, oh, Jada's having another event at the Celebrity Center and she wants you to be there. So I said, all right, give me the address, give me all the information. I Google it. Guess what she was trying to get me to come?
Where?
To a Scientology center.
Oh.
Display of behavior I've ever saw.
Give me some examples.
So all right, so we get back, even though I didn't go to Scientology Center, Will would, have these little events at his house. But you have people from the church and Scientology there are trying to recruit people to get into Scientology. Then Will would give all these books to people. I believe the book was Dianetics or something like that.
Yeah.
And some different other ones.
I read that book when I
Okay.
was doing research years ago on Scientology.
Right.
Never was interested in it, but
Oh, you Scientology is a religious group? Oh. That's a fact. Charmaine, you funny as that's a fact. You already know how Charlie Murphy give it up. Charlie Murphy! You know how that nigga give it up. And so Scientology is a religious group. I don't know nothing about Scientology. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all educating me. Let me see. They made fun of it on South Park before, gang. It's some crazy fake religion. Wow, okay. Damn.
I've always been fascinated with.
I did read the book. I did read
That's
the book.
That's some bullshit.
Yes,
though.
yeah. And if you read it, you'll be like, this is a cult.
They hook you up to a machine.
Oh, man.
It was a cult.
They press clear and all your depression is gone.
But you got to pay for it. Now, hey, Sister Tasha, listen. You can't leave the beautiful things out of situations.
You gotta pay.
You got to put
I think the machine was like $2,000 or something.
Listen, then you got to pay for the courses. But I write, there's 2 chapters about that.
Okay.
Because they end up, opening up a school and that I don't even want to unpack that. But just to know, that is how me and Will got back together. They were trying to recruit me into Scientology. And I just, it just never, that never played out.
Damn. Okay. So did Jada say anything to you? Like when she called, she just invited you and then
she just called me. It was crazy. She called me out of the blue and invited me to the Celebrity Center. But when you hear Celebrity Center, you're not thinking about Scientology.
Right.
So I just happened to Google the address because I'm like, yo, they trying to set me up. It's been it's been about 3-4 months, So I'm just like, this is odd. She know I don't really rock with her.
Yeah.
And she's made it perfectly clear that she don't like me.
Right.
Let's talk about that real quick. I mean, why, and I know you kind of touched on it a little bit earlier, why don't you and Jada fuck with each other? Like, what happened?
So, here's the thing. Jada didn't want anybody who had street sense around Will that would give him the ability to look at their disturbed relationship.
Y'all see the Latin premiere with my man Big Will? You know what I mean? 8 months. Style. I'm 8 months vegan, getting his weight down. Letting it shine, baby. You see the glow? Vegan? Yeah. You see the glow? We doing it. He got his nipples out. All flossy and sexy. You embarrassing me.
Right? So,
knowing what Will be into, I wouldn't have felt comfortable with him doing that. Nigga, a lot of celebrities are so caught into that group for real. This entertainment stuff in Hollywood be crazy. I believe it, bro.
Her thing was I was too nice to people. Her other thing was that I didn't give her the greetings and salutations that I gave others. So, for example, if I see you somewhere, I'm be like, Sister Tasha, how you doing? Boom, it's a pleasure to see you looking good. I see you still doing your thing. Listen, sister, keep going, keep moving, keep growing, and keep inspiring. And we might hug and keep moving. Right? But from that, you might be like, I like that dude. So there were so many people that were just attracted to my light.
Right.
She didn't like that.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, but if he greeting people like that with that kind of energy, people are gonna like you. Especially if you real good at doing your job the way he's saying he is. He's saying like he was on top of things and he greeting people, just basically shedding love and light to everybody. You know what I'm saying? So if you doing that to everybody but not doing it to her, of course you're gonna feel away. I see why Jada didn't like him.
And one of her biggest things was, you don't greet me like, well, you're an evil bitch. How am I supposed to greet you with the highest of salutations and you always got an attitude? You don't want to receive. You're coming from a place of darkness. Like, I don't even care and I don't work for you, but I work for you because she runs the show. It ain't no control that Will has because she has all these things on Will that he has to be a puppet.
Like what? Like, is it the homosexual? I mean,
No, well, we already dispelled that.
Did you and Will ever have closure conversation on that sense?
Heck no. I'm not having, heck no. There wasn't no closure.
Did Dwayne Martin ever try to come to you and talk to you?
Listen, because see, here's the thing. When you're dealing with a real cat, it's just like, listen, that's y'all thing. Like, I'm not gay bashing Will. I feel that Will should just come out, right? Because it's going to eventually come out. My problem is Will is hurting more people protecting his secrets, right? Because you're trying to hide all these things and you're building up you're hurting so many people to try to hide what you're doing. So, for example, let's say, like this is what Jada makes the new people do. And I ain't gonna say new, they probably been there after myself, right? They will make you check into a rehab. And they'll pay for the rehab, even though you're not.
Yeah, this right here was very weird to me. He said this, we saw this on the intro video that they did. Why would they make you check into a rehab if you don't have a habit? They want to make you seem incompetent. They want to make you seem like, oh, you just a drug addict. If you ever come out and say, oh, this is what they was really doing, they're going to say, nigga, you was a drug addict. Shut up. I think that's why they would make you do this. I'm not saying that I believe it, but I could believe it.
Not on drugs. They're going to pay for the rehab. And you have to go if you want to work with them, right? Or be in their circumference. Then they're going to say, hey, we need you while these cameras rolling to go in there and take some money out of our pocket. You know, we left some money in the coat pocket. Go in the room. The cameras is going. Go in there and take that money out. Right?
Do they know the cameras is going?
Yeah, they're telling them because this is the setup that if they hire you or when they hire you, if you decide that you want to expose something, they gonna discredit you. Oh, this person's a junkie. We love them, but we had to pay for their rehab. We got video of them stealing money out of our pocket. You know, they'll tell you, hey, give you your credit card, go shopping. Go get yourself some sneakers, a jacket, a hat, high end.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and then Jada will report the credit card stolen, but they won't press charges. So if you ever try to give information on Will or Jada, they automatically discredit you. So now it's like, why do you think people don't speak up?
Just the super blackball. The super blackball.
They can get a bag. I know what I'm offered for book deals. I know what I'm being.
That's a fact. Exactly. That's Hollywood. To clean up the image of the person. Right. That's a fact. So if we already got it, you got a history of being on drugs, you got a history of stealing, you got a history of this, a history of that, nobody gonna believe you. You're not credible. And that sounds about right. I can believe this dude.
Being offered, right? So it's the discredit game. If they clear to break their NDA, they're going to say, oh, man, this person's a junkie. Then, they're going to have some sexual acts on you. It's all kind of stuff they do. This is why people don't come forward. This is why people don't come forward.
God damn, why can't people just be real?
Right. Here's the thing, Tasha. Say, Sister Tasha. If you ask somebody, hey, do you got a friend that's the #1 star in Hollywood? How's it to be around him? Nobody can really answer that question but people that's been around Will. And I've been his friend for 30-something years, but during the end of it, he wasn't my friend and worked with him for several years. So I could tell you what goes on the inside. Everybody else is just speculation.
Big Willie, you know what I'm saying? LA book tour. Somebody told me I made my pictures in the book.
Your picture's in the book and your name is in the book. So you're doing some real elegant pimp. I'm blowing you up.
I love that.
I'm blowing you up.
My God, Big Will, we're gonna see y'all in a minute.
What page you on? We're gonna see what page you on. The chapter is purpose. You're in the chapter is purpose.
Wow.
The purpose. Let me see, where's Bilal?
And the crazy part is, you got this man with his arm around your neck after you clearly know the type of activity that he be in, nigga. You might be a little zesty with him. Let's keep it a band. You might be. Yo, Charmaine, you might be right. Call back to what you said earlier. Charmaine, you might be right. This nigga might be zesty.
Where Bilal at? Hold on, let me see where you at. Where you at? Hold on. You in here. Your picture too.
I love it.
Chapter purpose, where you come to New York. I mean, to Africa. She ain't excited. We ain't gonna do this right now.
Right.
You right here. You need to. My boy Bilal.
Right.
Ended up losing 100 pounds during the training and filming.
I love it.
That's what we talked about. The African experience.
Fake as hell.
Yeah, my boy Bilal Salam. You see that? That's your.
So this is why, there's a lot.
They seem so fake together just now. They seem so fake in that interaction just now.
A lot of people that want to hear my story. I'm giving you a true, authentic story. Then it's like, okay, well, they can't discredit and say, well, he ain't got no money, he ain't doing this, he ain't popping. You look at the Instagram, I'm winning. I'm placing major products with major people, period. Getting it. I chose to leave the business because this is what happened. So let me tell you what happened with Will and I. Of course, I'm in Will's book. And, I get a call from his people saying, hey, Will, we're just calling to let you know that Will has you in the book. And I was like, okay. I said, he don't have to do that because I don't know what's in there. I'm like, oh, man. I'm like, okay, like, right? I said, oh, no. I said, I appreciate it, but nah, I'm good. So, they was like, no, it's not anything bad. So they tell me, what they said about, when we were in Africa and how pretty much, I was just that beacon of light to inspire people and, help get this guy through Ali, which just was a hard film to do and then transition into Men in Black. So, he just talks about, that and so forth and so on, which is a good thing. But on the interim, as you see from my Instagram, I know a lot of celebrities and I place products. So his team was like, hey, could you do some gift boxes for us for Will's book that we can give to celebrities and so forth and then help promote the book? I said, okay, no problem. I can do that. So now this is somebody talking on behalf of Will. So I end up having a meeting with some of Jada people and some of Will people, but at this point, everything is just Team Jada. Will's people are just there to do whatever Jada says.
Hold on for a second. Hey guys, there's somebody outside the room yelling.
Check that.
Go ahead.
All right, what I picked up from?
You said somebody was getting some water or something like that?
Water, hold me.
Hold on.
Okay.
Ah, shit. Okay.
Why didn't you edit this out?
But it's distracting to us, though. Oops, sorry.
They could have edited this shit out. Yeah, that's what you said, Charmaine. You said it. That's a fact. You did.
Oh, goodness.
I know.
That wouldn't have been good.
Okay, go ahead. So, you're in Africa. Basically, you're talking about him putting you in the book.
Oh, no, I'm talking about them help me. They wanted me to help them with their book. Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
Okay. So, me doing a product placement, they wanted me to help Will with the book, with the book in terms of giving it to celebrities and creating a gift box with gifts that will include the book. So, I go to have a meeting at Will's office with Jada team and Will team. Mm-hmm. And when I'm talking about the first meeting, they treated me like I was a piece of shit. You would have really thought that I was a nobody and was just trying to get on. Now, you got to imagine, they seeked my help and with this. And I was just like, these people is crazy. Next meeting I go to, I record the meeting. And I'm talking about, I got them. I got them. Period. I got them. I mean, just.
Well, what were they saying to you? Were they?
So they was like, so how many companies can you bring? And I brought a sample of the gift box and everything, right? Yeah. That I would do and so forth and so on. And they was like asking me, well, are these people paying you? And what do you do with the money? And I'm like, what concern is that? Then it was a girl named Fawn. Now, Fawn has been with Jada for 34 years, just an evil witch, and she's in the book as well, too. She asked me a question. I got all of this recorded. I'll let you hear a little bit after it's over. Because in the book, just so you know, each chapter, after you finish a chapter, each chapter will have a QR code. And you can put your phone on that QR code, and whatever I said in that chapter, it goes to a website and give you the evidence of anything that I talked about.
Okay.
Wow, I ain't gonna lie, he fired.
And then, of course, I showed you how I'm doing.
Nah, you can't beat that with a bat, bro. This nigga bringing you proof. He got QR codes in his book that you can scan with your smartphone, and it take you to a website to let you hear and see what he telling you in the book. I might buy this nigga book, bro. He might have just sold me on this. I ain't never heard of that.
Movie trailers for the book.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Like full on produced movie trailers.
I saw that, yeah.
We're doing billboards, right? Where like it's gonna be a thing because right now I'm self-publishing. But, since I've been doing interviews, book, people have been offering me book deals. So I need to decide whether I'm gonna do it.
Just do Amazon.
Do Amazon. Just do. Okay, got it.
And promote your book on shows like this.
Okay, got it. Thank you for that information.
No problem. Keep most of the money.
So I started to record them, and then it got to the point where they said, "Oh, we don't need you no more." I said, "Ho." I contact all my clients. I have them ship hundreds of thousands of dollars of product in, right? Will wanted me to do this, right? This is what I do for a living. I don't cut hair on the side. I don't shovel. I do celebrity product placement. This is what I do. There's nobody that has the type of placements that I have, period. So they said, yeah, we don't need you. So I said, well, what am I going to do with all my clients that I told to ship all this stuff? Their reply is like, we don't know, because you ain't really have nothing to do with this anyway.
What?
I said,
violation.
Now, they don't know I recorded them.
Okay.
All our meetings, I started recordings.
Okay.
Saved all the emails, everything. I reach out to Will to say, hey, dude, they trying to, what's going on? No response. I reach out to Will again. No response. Then the slap happens. Now, I can't get in touch with him, but I can get in touch with Dwayne Martin, because Dwayne Martin called me after the slap to say what he had to say.
What did he say?
Will had his Tupac moment. I said, this guy's a fucking clown. This guy's a fucking clown. Both of them. That's what Dwayne Martin called me to say. Then even in the book for it as the QR code, his number is going to be, redacted, but showing that his number called into me. So certain ones will be there, like the 818 and whatever the case may be, right? I said, this guy is a clown. He said, Will has his Tupac moment and let people keep talking shit. I said, Will just almost destroyed him. I didn't say that to him, but I'm thinking, because these people don't want to hear any other opinion that is not in agreement with theirs.
Right.
So mentally, I'm thinking, Will just destroyed himself. And it's going to take a blessing from Allah and a lot of hard work to redeem who he was.
Right.
And then we seen everything unravel after that.
It's really been downhill.
When did you find out?
It's really been downhill. Am I right? It's kind of been downhill since the slap, if you really think about it. Will Smith haven't been in no big movies, no blockbusters, nothing crazy, right? That's cool, but nobody is going to work with him after this. Facts.
Now, about Will and Jada separating.
Oh, yeah, I already knew that. So, all right, this is another thing that takes so long to unpack, but I'll make it quick. And this is going to be very devastating, but just follow along with me. And I ask your listeners to just listen to it slow and clear.
Mm-hmm.
There already been problems in Will and Jada's relationship with Jada's attitude and disrespect of Will, and her committing adultery with multiple men.
Cheating on a nigga left and right, sleeping with August Alsina.
Now, be it that they share sexual partners sometime, where other people call it swinging or whatever, but in Will's mind, that's an understanding that they have. So if they choose to bring in another man or another woman in their relationship, that where after that's done, that's where it ends, right? And Jada would go outside of that, of having sex with other people, and that would destroy Will, right? And, you know, when Jada goes into her rants on Will, you know, she tell him he got a little dick, he can't fuck and all, like, that begins to chip at a man's soul. That hurts.
Damn, Jada was coming like that? Yeah, my nigga Slay. My nigga Slay, what's good, Brody? How you living, Brody? Mike, how you feeling? I don't know, man. Why use this opportunity to say stuff about your brother? My loyalty to you shouldn't be measured by if we on bad terms or not. Bro, I started the video off saying that, bro. I started the video off with, I don't respect how he coming and all of this information coming out because y'all not cool no more. But he here giving the information, so you know we got to react to it, my boy. We definitely got to take the information in, you feel me? Will hasn't gotten no new movies or anything, but they did say he is gonna do Bad Boys 4. Let's see. Yeah, they said Jada and Will were swingers back in the day. I remember. Damn. But it sounded like Will Smith was sleeping with the men too.
Like, dude, it's like getting, like a slave getting whipped for your woman to say that you can't please her, or, you know.
Well, according to you, saw her say that Will Smith had a small dick?
Oh, yeah. Oh, when she get... Oh, listen. A lot of people have... I mean, Jada has said worse, right? Jada has said worse because she's out of control, and Will cannot control her. You understand what I'm saying? So, and at this point, you know, I would have conversations with Will, and I see the decay. I'm not working with him at this time, but I'm still his friend. I'm at all the events.
Yeah.
You can look on Instagram, hugging me, B, this my guy, all this kind of stuff, right? But I know not to say nothing because years ago, I tried to say, yo, this chick is playing. Like, you a trick. Like, I didn't say it like that, but essentially I'm saying, Will, like, you know, you buying a Ferrari, shopping sprees, getting private jets. And you just came from being bankrupt, and you trying to impress this girl and about to go through a divorce, and you spending all this money trying to impress this chick that's from Baltimore, that's obviously promiscuous. Like, dude, get it together. And you know, I've been there before too. It's like sometimes when a woman is just really good in bed, it take a mental thing to shake that, to say, yo, this chick not, like, I'm cool.
Now, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes when a woman got that good box, that good snatch, bro, you do be hooked. But don't be a trick, nigga. She isn't the only one cheating, so was he. We just don't know about the women he cheated with. But if they are separated, then technically it ain't cheating, I guess. That's a fact. Controlling someone is crazy. He is not his friend. Yeah, nah, he's definitely not his friend. That's a fact.
Cohabitating with a woman that I shouldn't be cohabitating with. And this is something that maybe just the men audience is going to understand. Like, you got to shake that thing because they're controlling you physically. But Jada being a slick, you know, Baltimore chick and having the tutelage of pimps and hustlers and they giving her the game how to succeed on some sly shit. And I see her applying this game because I'm from the street to my guy. But he's so, I want her, and, you know, she the baddest chick and so forth and so on, that he not paying attention to nothing.
Right.
Nothing. Man, he cussed me out so bad. Tell me to stay the fuck out of his bed. He ain't never talked to me like that. Ever. And I was just, ever since then, listen, nothing. Even
don't say nothing about it.
Hit me and said, you know, he had thoughts of suicide and all that kind of stuff. But let me go back into the story because this gets really deep. So when I hear her talk to him like that, I can understand, because sometimes you can beat a person so much that they fall into submission. And that is where Will is at, you know? And, you know.
Damn, she beat the nigga into submission?
Like, yeah, I'm going to put that strap on. I'm going to put my Tim boots, my baseball cap and strap on and teach you a lesson. And I'm just like, yo, I'm serious. And I'm just like, yo, this is the #1 actor in Hollywood. Why is he taking... I can't even understand it. But now I have a greater understanding because she took his pride away.
Right.
He didn't think he was worthy.
Right.
He didn't think.
I know he said he had had a sex therapist because he was determined to please Jada sexually.
Let me just say.
When he talked about that, I said, "What you mean you was determined with everything in you?
You couldn't please your wife? That gotta feel crazy though. You can't talk to anyone about their girl or man. That's true. They never gonna rock with you. They'll break up your friendship before they break up their relationship. You come trying to tell them like, yo, you need to do this, you need to do that. She's taking advantage of you. They'll stop being friends with you behind that. No cut. Dave said, but I'll never let it control me or make me act crazy. That's a fact. Never.
To please Jada sexually.
Let me say that to you, Sister Tasha. If a woman is used to something the size of a baby leg, and you come in with a pinky toe.
Oh my God, bro. This is the part right here. Nigga said, not that baby leg. Not that baby leg.
She not gonna be satisfied.
So you saying Will do got a small...
I don't know, but I'm just saying, I am saying to you, if a woman is used to something the size of a baby leg.
Bro, the way this nigga keeps saying baby leg. That shit is pause, bro. Mad funny, though.
You come in with a pinky toe, there's nothing you can do to please her. You can buy her 80 cars. You can get her 80 private jets. If she's itching for that baby toe, if she's itching for that...
Nigga said if she's itching for that baby toe, you fucking up, nigga.
Baby leg, she want that baby leg. And
she want that baby leg. If she itching for that baby leg, she want that baby leg.
She used to getting the baby leg, and you ain't bringing the baby leg, whether you the #1 star in Hollywood.
Why did she marry this man then? Like, why would she do that? If he can't please her, he not laying it down right, why would they even get married?
Hollywood, whether you buy her a big mansion, you give her access to money, she gonna go get that baby leg. Period.
She gonna go get that baby leg.
So who do you know according to you now, that Jada slept with?
Well, it's some celebrity people, and I wouldn't throw them under the bus because they haven't done anything to me. The reason why, and not that I'm even throwing them under the bus, So really quick, so back to the thing about the book. When Will didn't come to my defense, I lost a lot of money. I lost a lot of clients, and I hired a lawyer. And, Will lawyer called me, a guy by the name of Ken Hertz, who is a piece of shit, who is against our people. And then he tried to come in a situation and kind of threaten me, but that didn't work. I kept on. When the slap happened, they asked me, please let us get through this, right? Because imagine if I would have came out with all this stuff during the slap. And then, even though Will is not being my friend and allowing Jada to just crush me, right? I just didn't have the heart to do it after that slap situation. I really must say, when I made Salat, sometimes I would cry, right? To see just how much because I thought Will was going to kill himself.
Damn, bruh. This should get deeper and deeper. Pause. This should get... Nigga said, I thought Will was going to off himself by the pain of knowing that he can't please his own wife, bro.
Because he's already fragile from dealing with Jada. I thought this would be the straw to break his back to where he want to take his life, because Will has talked about taking his own life before. So let's go back to the other story of Jada stepping out. Mm-hmm. So, and this has already been out there, but I can confirm it. So when they did Hawthorne, Jada started fucking with Mark Anthony, who is J-Lo's husband.
What?
Right? They did a TV show called Hawthorne.
Is that why they divorced?
I never knew that. Did y'all know that Mark Anthony slept with Jada Pinkett? I never knew that. Never knew that in my life. Material things don't mean ish. Wait a minute. So he's trying to say that people he's talking about did something to him. So all this is revenge? Got it. Yeah. This is revenge. Jada did him wrong. Will did him wrong. He telling it all.
Lopez and Mark Anthony.
Yeah. So so let me go a little bit.
Okay,
deeper.
go ahead.
Let's go a little bit deeper. So this is a full-on relationship on the set. like romantic relationship, not okay, I just gave him some pussy and that's it. Like it's a relationship.
Damn, my light is dying.
So, Will hears about this and kind of devastated. At this point, this is where you see all the papers are going crazy. A divorce is imminent and so forth and so on. The final straw is when Will came home and caught Jada fucking Mark Anthony on the couch at their home, right? And this devastated Will, right? I even had a conversation when Will wanted to kill herself, right?
Not over no pussy?
Yeah. Well,
over
here's
Jada.
the thing. When they're together, Will's comfortable with that. Will's comfortable with someone fucking his wife when he's there. Is when he's not there is the insecurities, because I can't tell you why, but I can tell you that there's a comfortability when men and women come in to have sex with them. Will's fine with that. So when this happened, like Will kind of went crazy. They would talk about the divorce rumors and so forth and so on. It was a big crisis management. Many people tell you Will was driving around California. He's gone. He brought Dwayne a club called Zen Lounge, and Will would come in there and just be drinking and this wasn't the Will. And one of the things that...
So he bought his side do the club. Basically, he just said he bought Dwayne a club and he would go in there and just get drunk with him. Listen, man, this is a crazy love circle, bro. Wow, I ain't know about Mark. Me either, bro. I ain't know about Mark Cuban. I ain't know about Mark hitting Jada.
Jada has over him. Will lost it and beat the shit out of Jada. Beat the dog shit out of her.
What? Now, these are some allegations right here, bro. This is all alleged. I gotta repeat that. This is right here is alleged. He's saying that Will Smith went wild one day and just wilded out on Jada.
That's so bad that they had to make a makeshift hospital in their home so that it couldn't get out to the public. So that pain of Will seeing Jada fucking Mark Anthony on their couch in their home, right? Because he knew they were already fucking on the set. This is fact. He just couldn't take it, and he whipped her ass.
Wow.
So much that she had to get face surgery and everything. If you look at her face, you could see where she had surgery around her cheeks and all that stuff.
Bro, what type of... Nah, that's crazy, bro. I just looked it up. Yeah, the Hawthorne show. That's why it got canceled. Wow. Bro, but do you hear him saying that Will Smith beat the crap out of her, bro? That's what he's saying. He's saying Will beat her so bad that she had to get facial reconstructive surgery. Let's see. Let's type that in. Jada, facial surgery. Let's see. Jada Pinkett facial surgery. Jada Pinkett Smith before and after plastic surgery. So she did get facial surgery. She looked way prettier before, I ain't gonna lie. Jada looked prettier before the surgery to me. Damn, bro. That's crazy. She did get surgery on her face, bro. This nigga not lying. Yeah, I don't know. I don't believe the abuse part. Bro, she got facial reconstructive surgery. It makes sense. I don't know. I don't know if I believe it or not. Dave, I don't know if I believe it or not, bro. I see it. I don't know if I believe it or not, bro. But she did get facial surgery, though.
So, Will don't want that to get out there. This is another thing.
How did you find out about it?
I talked to Will. Will was a basket case. Will was a damn basket case. Like I told you, his lover, Dwayne Martin, and anybody can see it on the records. That club was owned by Will. That's what I'm saying. These private investigators brought me everything to support what I am saying. So that lounge, Dwayne Martin said it was owned by Will. Will brought him that.
Wow.
The Bentley, Will brought him that. The home he lived in, Will gave him the money. Boom. Some of the roles that Dwayne Martin got, Will called BET to get him on there. Like, this is factual stuff. We're not dealing in speculation. I'll let everybody else speculate because they're not from the inside. You know, I'm from the inside giving you the information to the outside. So, you know, that's when she gained supreme control over Will. And as you see, she put so she got rid of all of the top guys around Will, you know, that were real friends, and replaced them with her people. If you look at Jada, she got her mom and all her friends with her, a big teams of people, because Will don't want to be known as a woman beater.
Facts. This might be true. Then all I'm going to say is allegedly. Facts. That's why I had to say allegedly, bro. I had to say allegedly because, bro, it could be true, but either way, this is crazy thing. This is something crazy to come out, bro.
And he beat the shit out of her and wanted to kill himself at this point. But I'm not saying that I condone it, but I can see how a man coming home and seeing his wife being fucked on the couch, and you trying to do everything in your power to please this woman, at some point you got to know and understand that you cannot please Jada.
Right.
And you become complicit in the way she treats other people. Even
well, you can't, but clearly this other nigga could.
Myself. So, you know, somebody said something that was very profound. I did an interview with a guy named Andre Taylor, and, you know, he used to be a big pimp back in the day. He used to call him Gorgeous Dre. And he said to me, he said, how can you expect Will to be your friend and he don't even know how to be a friend to himself? Right? And this was in personal conversation.
Word,
and I found that to be so profound that I had to forgive Will a certain thing. Like, Will don't even love himself at this point. Will doesn't even have the courage to love himself because this woman has broke him down so much, put all his business out to the street. Like I saw something that Rick Ross just posted a couple of days ago, right, about Jada. And it's just like...
What did he say about Jada? I forgot.
He was just talking about just, you know, you need to sit down. You really need to sit your ass down. You know, you're a liar and you're a clown. And that's, you know, in the, you know, the paraphrasing of it. But yeah, this man is scorned, and you know he tried, you know, him hiding.
Nah, but how you scorn from beating the crap out of a female? How the hell you get scorned from abusing a female? Like, nigga, I don't feel bad for Will in this sense, nigga. You over here talking about you feel bad for him in this sense right here, nigga. Like, you should have left a long time ago before you put your hands on her, though, bro. We don't rock with that, my nigga. We don't rock with women abusers, bro. Charmaine, what you said? Yeah, if I was Will, I would have someone put pause on this dude. Facts. He was around this man, kids, and his whole family. Facts. That's a fact he was.
That he, you know, he's bisexual, I believe that's what it's called. Mm-hmm. Hiding the fact that he beat the shit out of Jada, which he needed hospital care. And there's a number of other things, right? And if you go back and you do the research on Jada and J-Lo relationship, it all starts with Keenan Ivory Wayans.
How so?
How?
Because J-Lo used to dance on Living Color.
Right.
But she was an actress though, but she could also dance. So when they did the movie Low Down Dirty Shame, it was supposed to go to J-Lo. But Jada did whatever she had to do to get that position.
And then she came in and fucked her husband too? Jada. I don't know. I think that's some motherfucking mafia shit right there.
Let me go a little bit deeper.
If this is true, Jada, that's some mafia shit.
Let me just pull it all together.
Go ahead.
So it's even more credible. When Puffy was with J-Lo, Will and Jada wanted to fuck Jada. Will and Jada wanted to fuck Diddy and J-Lo, and they were going.
What?
On hard trying to get them. And it's this guy, I believe his name is Mr. Gene Deal, and he talks about it, right? And I was at that party because, you know, Will used to, for his birthday and different events, do these lavish parties and like all that stopped when Jada came in, like start to get control over him. Like, you know, we had people flying out from Philly, you know, 3-4 times a year because Will's doing something big, you know, inviting all his friends and all. So it's like the battered syndrome. It's like a man that batters a woman. He takes the family away. He takes the friends away, and he just abuses her and this woman in silence. Well, it's the reverse. Jada got rid of all his friends. So now, and she got all her people into place. So now, he's just a beaten, scorned man.
So he won't divorce her because he's afraid that she's going to ruin his career.
Of course.
I mean, I've kind of always known that. Like, he's just, let me just keep her happy and quiet.
Yes.
That's really the only thing that makes sense. Let me just keep her quiet. I don't need no drama. If we go through a divorce, it's going to be worse. Then she going to have reasons to want to just tell all my secrets. It make a lot of sense, bro. I ain't going to lie. I can believe this, bro. I don't think this man lying. This is just me, what I think. I don't think this man lying.
Keep her happy and quiet. I don't want people to know, you know, I'm bisexual. I don't want people to know that I'm a fucking woman beater, you know. And there's some other things too. But because, see, like I say, you can't feed a baby steak because they can't digest it. I got 38 years of information, right? And I can't give it to you all in an hour or even 2 hours. You know?
You can come back.
Okay. Well, I would hope that you.
How long? Hey guys, how long have we been talking? Can you come give me a quote, please? There's a couple more questions I want to ask you too.
Are you getting what you need?
Yeah.
Okay.
Shit. I mean, I'm sure the winos will be quite pleased.
We definitely pleased. Tasha K, keep doing your thing, girl. Let me subscribe, girl. I should have been subscribed.
It's open. Okay.
Damn.
That's good. So,
is it good? Okay.
Yeah, that's great.
Okay.
So I don't want it. I hate 3-hour interviews.
Okay.
It's just
all right.
too much.
All right, let's wrap it up.
Yeah. Okay. So divorced 8 years. I mean, not divorced 8 years. Separated 8 years. He talked about so much. You could tell he was so real. Let's talk about this Tupac situation.
A little bit.
What? First of all, when Tupac died, Tupac had a fiance that was at the hospital with him. Why is Jada coming out saying that Tupac was engaged? Like, he proposed to her, he wanted to be with her, and it's coming to the point where the stories keep changing. She won't stop crying about him. It's like she's seeing his ghost or something at night.
Tasha K is something else, bro. I love Tasha K, bro.
Well, let me not say this because I don't like to deal in speculation. So
okay.
I didn't know Tupac, and I don't want to go down that rabbit hole because what happens is when you mix the truth with speculation, it all could become speculation. So I don't really know about her and Tupac relationship, but if you're asking me what my opinion is of her stories keep changing and all this kind of stuff, she's trying to stay credible. Like, even though Jada has all this money and access to all this, what she don't have is favorability, and she wants to be loved. So whatever lie she has to tell, whatever she has to do to become favorable, like Will is a favorable guy, even after the slap, even after, all this stuff Jada said about him, you still want to love Will.
Nah, it's true. We do. He right about that. We do still want to love Will, bro, because we grew up on Will.
Period. You still want to love Will, but at the end of the day, Will is complicit in all these crimes, and I'm sure, like, this interview is getting long. I hope you will have me back in the next month as I go to the next phase of getting more information that I have and ready to present it. So we got more of that coming, right? It's like I don't see.
You live out the country. I ain't gonna say where you live. You live out the country because you think they're gonna come for you?
Oh, I know they come. Nobody ain't got the information that I have. See, it ain't Will and Jada coming for me now. It is the bosses of Will and Jada. It's Ken Hertz, it's Gelfand, the accounting company. All these big political people who have fucked our people over, have put bad imagery on our people. You don't see Will doing movies about Mansa Musa, one of the biggest, black richest men in the world, right? They got Will doing movies about, slaves and all that stuff, because everything is about imagery, what you see, right?
Nigga, what movie Will did about slavery? Will don't be just be doing movies about slavery.
So they want to, send so many messages, right? I never forget. I saw Will on, we were on set doing a film, and the director was like, we need you to now, we want to make your pants tighter, Will. Then we need you to walk with a switch and
what? Why would you direct this man to do that? Was it a gay role he was playing?
And if you could just move your hands, like, we need you to be more feminine because this scene requires, and I'm like, yo, I can't believe, like, you don't believe it. Like, it becomes unfucking believable coming from the streets of Philly to see they giving this guy this type of direction. So Will can't do nothing. Will not gonna do no films that's gonna uplift our people, because you think I got a little bit of stuff. Imagine what they got on Will to protect him from all these sexual assaults he done had. Him and Jada. Yeah, come on.
What?
Come on.
Who they sexually assaulted allegedly?
Listen, let me say this to you. You gotta look.
You talking about during they swinging times and stuff?
Listen, let me say.
I thought that shit was all consensual.
Oh, most of it is consensual, but when you got a dude that's asphyxiated on penises and groomed.
Asphyxiated? She said Will's asphyxiated on penises. What is it? Asphyxiated? I think that means like stuck, like you love it. So Will has a love for penis? This nigga crazy.
To that.
Facts, Dave, facts. Good concept.
That's a hard addiction to fight. That's a hard thing to fight. And then you got to imagine, right? Somebody got to protect that. You even look at Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby talked about buying NBC. He said, you know what? I want 24-hour programming of black positivity. I want shows, dramas, comedy, just all about positively of black people. Soon as he said, I'm going to take my wealth and invest it to buy this network, what happened?
Bill Cosby.
The sexual assault cases from years.
From
it was like women that I'm like, how you even remember that shit?
Right. And it's like he admitted to it. Well, you got to imagine Bill was almost worth $1 billion, right? Will's worth $500 million. This comes from the people who pay them. Because Will's a worker at the end of the day. I don't care whether you work at Wendy's and you make $25 an hour or whatever it is, or you're making $25, $35 million a film. Will is still a worker. His bosses don't want me to disseminate this information.
Right.
It ain't just, they can't stop me. They can't stop me, but these people who are Will's bosses, who signs Will check, who allow Will to make $500 million, and we got to look at what did they make off of Will is what we got to look at. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So if I got information that could affect, and I don't think it's gonna affect Will. I think that Will coming out gay and or bisexual, or however you call it, I don't even know how that world works, right? I think he's gonna be back at the #1 slot. He just got to atone for his sins. He got to come to the people and just say, hey, look, I've been hurt. This lady has put me at a very low vibrating energy.
Nigga, but she ain't make you gay. Don't blame Jada for that. Jada been done a lot. Jada did you wrong. That's for sure. She made you look like a sucker. All of that. But she ain't make you gay, nigga.
And I want to get back to who I am and make restitution.
Charmaine said they were not able to let Bill do that ish. That's why Bill is out of jail now. Facts. Bill out of jail, nigga, living his best life.
For the people that he hurt and make the admittance of who he is. And I really believe that he'll be back to being the biggest star in Hollywood by coming out. Period. And admitting it. Instead of
his star power has gone.
Yeah. But it can come back. Because it's like, I don't have.
Do y'all think if Will came out that would boost his career? Let me know. Be factual in the chat right now. Let me know in the chat. Do y'all think if Will Smith came out as bisexual or gay, whatever, that it would help his career shoot back to the stars? Let me know.
I have to put this book out. Will know what's in it. Jada know what's in it. Just come clean. Period. Knock me out. Listen, just come clean. But you're not going to tell me you're going to crush me. They told me they was going to crush me. Right? Y'all do this shit to me. Y'all affect my business. Y'all treat me like shit and then tell me you going to crush me. And you know what I told them? Fucking crush me. So we at war right now. This ain't, no hyperbole. You know I'm living out the country. You know I know the information that I have. So I know they're going to try to come for me. But like I say, I don't fear nobody but Allah. And I know...
Bruh, if this dude end up dead in the next couple weeks, month, we know something up. If this dude don't make it, bruh, we know something up.
That, he wasn't my friend towards the end, as much as I was his friend, and could have fucked him up bad during that slap situation. I thought that would make him come to his senses, but it didn't. So, and I hate to say it, but I'll take that 38 years of friendship to say 36.
We've reached out to Will and Jada Smith for comments. They did not respond. I bet they didn't.
Years of friendship, because I wouldn't do what I'm doing to Will if he was my friend. Because as I know, with the amount of celebrities that I know and information that I have, I could do a book there that would be crazy, but I wouldn't even be able to show my face nowhere.
Real quick, what really happened to Jamie Foxx?
I don't know. I've been out the country. I don't know. I really, really don't know.
You could tell he was really sick too.
Well, whatever happened, this is what I got to say about...
You ain't hear nothing?
I didn't hear... Listen, I've really been off the grid, living out the country. But, I got love for Jamie. Jamie...
They say he gay too.
I don't know. Listen, I ain't putting that man business out.
Don't do that. Come on, man. I ain't never hear that about Jamie Foxx, bro. Tasha K, come on. I rock with you, but this is why you dealing with the stuff you dealing with Cardi B, bro. Like, chill out. You be making stuff up. They say he. Like, do you have proof? If you don't got proof, chill out. Come on.
Out there, but he be fucking them white bitches. Damn. Listen, I don't know what I'm about to do.
Why he don't like black women?
I've seen him with black. Listen, man. I hope
you seen him with black women too.
Yeah, listen,
I thought maybe he had an issue with black women.
No,
mom wasn't it?
No.
But he's always publicly seen with only white women
because that's what they want to show you.
Right.
I'm telling you, and like now I feel guilty. I said, this man been with some black women. I'm not black women.
Yeah.
But they're beautiful though. Like, Jamie a rock star. Like, the people like, oh, Jamie gay, they be having all them parties. No, all them parties, it be 10-2, meaning for every 10 women, there's probably 1 or 2 men. Jamie don't pay that. That's what I'm saying. That's why all these, because people not there. It's people not there. They gonna say, oh, he this, he that. Man, I don't think Jamie, I can't 100% say that, but I've physically seen him with more than 1 woman. I physically, this my boy Bilal, like putting chicks on me. You know what I'm saying? Not no men.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Not
this bad for the record, not no dick.
Yeah. Listen, Jamie give you the alley-oop. When you at Jamie house, you gonna eat good. Jamie gonna let you spend the night at his house, and he gonna listen. He gonna be like, yo, this my boy B. You know what I mean? Go over there and talk to my, like, he gonna give you the alley-oop. So I don't know where the gay rumors come. The white...
Right, man, exactly. Y'all gotta chill on my boy Jamie, man. They gotta chill on my boy Jamie. You heard the nigga Bilal.
Yeah, because I've seen him with a whole bunch of white women out, but I physically seen him engaged with black women. I'm talking about engaged. He a rock star. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He around the house with
he has the best parties and that.
Listen, but people are not invited. So, and I'm going to listen. First of all, people know I ain't going to be at no parties, with some dick swinging and some gay shit happening, and not to bash that, because even my thing now, if anybody try to take any of this footage and try to bash Will for being gay, I'm coming at y'all to take that shit down off your page, because
right, ain't no bashing. You can't bash. Ain't no bashing, none of that, bro. Everybody is free to live their life and do what they want to do that makes their life feel good. And listen, live your life, period, point blank. What you do ain't got nothing to do with me. We definitely gonna talk about it and react to it, though.
This ain't a bash Will thing.
So,
Nah, you bashing Will. You just not. You're not trying to gay bash him, but you are talking about a lot of stuff about Will. So you are kind of bashing him.
Will and Jada allegedly trying to get Diddy and J-Lo in a foursome. Mm-hmm. Diddy gay?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know, and I don't want to speculate because it could have been him fucking Jada and Will looking. You know. Who
knows?
Will thing. Jada thing to Will is the strap on. So I don't know how that would
Jada's
go. But
allegedly pegging Will from the.
Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. Will just likes it, bro. Allegedly, bro. Will just like motherfucking Will, bro. Will, bro. Sheesh, man. Charmaine said, what? I'm not buying that Will is gay. You not buying that Will is gay? I'm buying it. I ain't gonna lie, I believe it. Usually people are gay, remain gay. It's just not out in public eye. He has gotten married twice to women. But get that, just because he got married to women don't mean he ain't doing stuff on the side. He said he walked in on Will getting smashed by Dwayne Martin. I believe that shit. Jamie private about his relationships, and I don't blame him either. Facts, I don't blame Jamie either. They say Gabrielle Union doing the same to Dwayne allegedly. That's wild, bro. That's wild, man. It could be happening, man. I don't know. The only way he would know if any of these is if he was in a bedroom with them. He's saying he was there. I mean, he's saying that he's saying that he walked in on Dwayne Martin smashing Will Smith to smithereens, doing him filthy. He saw that with his own eyes. And then Will Smith made him sign an NDA. That's what he's saying.
Well,
she owned that nigga.
Yeah.
He's her
and it
bitch.
shows. And the behavior shows. But this is why I might even have to come back before the month. Is this one celebrity who is so asphyxiated on Will, big star, and he's having his people call me talking about what he going fucking do to me if I can continue to do interviews.
Yeah, because you did with Comedy Hype. I saw your interview.
I did one with Andre Teller.
Yeah.
I'm doing yours. Couple other people reached out. I don't even want to say their names. Reached out to me. Whoever you can give me the alley-oop on, I'm going to do some interviews with them because I want this one celebrity to come out so I can, first of all, number one, him sending these threats, to me, having his people call me. First of all, I'm Muslim, man, and you already know what we going to do if you keep running your mouth, right?
Keep the peace.
Keep
the peace.
Don't play with me, because people know where I come. It's cemented where I come up from, Philly, and it's cemented on the things that I had to do for self-preservation in Philadelphia. But I'm going to remain humble. But you need to do your research on Brother Bilal and many affiliations that I have in Philly if you want to keep calling me and having your people threatening me, because this guy, you don't have the powers that be to protect you like a Will. Because you come at me, I'm going at you. I'm going to come back to the Tasha K platform. I'm going to say your name, and we going in, because people already don't like you. So you keep playing with me, you're going to really bring out the Brother Bilal of 1986 and 1987.
Look at Tasha just drinking her wine. Look at Tasha just drinking her wine. He also said he was out for revenge too. Nah, he did say that. He said he was this is revenge. Like, Will did him dirty, so now he trying to do him dirty. And Jada did him dirty. He said Jada had a strap on with Will again. Was he in the room? Now that I don't know. The strap on thing, I don't know. Like you said, I don't know if he was in the room, but he definitely said it.
Going to be a problem, and I wanted to say that. Last thing I want to say, Sister Tasha, is that any name that I mentioned, from Will to Jada to Charlie Mack, who's a federal informant, Dwayne Martin I mentioned, if any of them want me to come on any of their platforms to address anything that I've said, I am available to do such, and all my numbers are still working.
Okay. Now, last before you go, you said you ran into Tisha Campbell.
Yes.
At the Essence Fest last year, and she was crying.
I ran into, actually, it was the last one that passed. I flew out there from out the country because some of my brothers from Philly was out there.
Okay.
And, you know, they be concerned about me being, you know, internationally by myself, which is better because, you know, I'm getting my weight down. You know, I get to pray 5 times a day with no interruption. I'm able to read the Quran more and, you know, just get back onto my deen because being in California, I gotta admit, I've been off my deen. You know, I'm fucking different type of women. I'm not women, but I'm not doing no drugs and no, you know, stuff like that. I'm overeating, you know what I mean? You know, praying sometimes.
You definitely overeating, nigga. You hefty. This nigga is hefty.
And Jumar, which I ain't supposed to be missing. So this gives me the peace and solitude away from California to really get back into my deen and to connect to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to be that better person. My skin is shining better, my hair is shining better.
Yeah, you say you vegan, right?
Nigga, your hair shining better, nigga. You need to get that Tory Lanez, nigga. Free my nigga Tory. Somebody need to hook you up with the Tory, bro. Your roof is missing.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And, you know, being 55 years old, you know, I need to, you know, get the weight down. But more than that, my spirituality is going up. Because I'm telling you, that prayer, I'll tell anybody, I don't care what position you in. Prayer without work is ineffective, and work without prayer is ineffective. And right now, with me praying and working hard, this book will prevail. You know, people will see that I'm speaking my truth, which I have a right to do. And
is that why Tisha was so emotional when she saw you?
You know what's so crazy? Because she already know that I, like, you know, you see my page, you see all the people that love me. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I'm talking about, that's probably just 20% of the stuff that I have, you know? But she know I know what happened. You know, I've seen Dwayne Martin, you know, punch her in the eye. He's another woman beater. He's another fucking woman beater.
Oh, wow.
You know, like, what is up with all these guys?
Damn, Dwayne Martin punched Tisha Campbell in the eye too? Sheesh.
That are bisexual, that you want to beat on a fucking woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a pussy. Dwayne Martin's a pussy. You know what I'm saying? And he's a bitch. Period. I hate to cuss like this, but you know, not saying the other woman deserve it, but the shit he did to Tisha with the help of Will and Jada, she didn't deserve that. She almost got that kind of like angelic spirit. Like, she want to love everybody. And, so, you know, she went through a lot of torment when she was, you know, younger. And it didn't affect, you know, and turn her into a monster, you know? And for Dwayne, Will, and Jada to turn, like, how they turned on Tisha is how they turned on me. So
Sheesh, man. Alright, dog. We done got into this whole... We don't watch damn near the whole interview from Bilal, man. We found out a lot of nasty things, bro. A lot of nasty deeds. What is we getting into next? Like, we about to jump into some more. We about to jump into the homepage and see what's going on, gang. Let's see. Let's see what's up, bro. Vlad. Oh, Vlad sits down. What is it? Comes clean on solving Tupac murder. A great-grandma bodied her grandson after argument. Oh, we gotta watch this. Let's get to this.
Nobody wins when the family feels.
Shouts to the family, man. A great-grandmother bodies her grandson after arguing with her in the house. Okay. Grandma wasn't playing, nigga. You know how grandmas always say, I bought you, or your mama would say, I bought you in this world, I take you out. She took it literally. She's like, I bought you in this world by default because I bought the person who brought you into this world, so I can still take you out. Grandma, let's see what happened. Why'd you go crazy? Did he deserve it?
5 out of Pritchard. The police department there working a homicide in the 400 block of Circle Drive. Officers were called to that house just before noon today. The city only saying police are investigating a death and the victim is a man. But just within the last couple of hours...
Damn, Grandma looked wicked. She looked like she'll pop a nigga top. Grandma looked like she'll stab you, she'll poke you, pop you, anything she could do.
A woman who lived at that address of the homicide was arrested. That 76-year-old Mary Jordan booked into the Mobile County Jail, charged with murder. Fox 10 News is working to update this story on air and online at fox10tv.com.
Sometimes I'll come out on the porch sometimes and she'll say good morning to me and I say good morning back to her. What kind of person she is. You know, but if I needed something or I needed a favor, she was always willing to help, you know.
Sheesh.
And that's what I loved and admire about her.
Growing up, my mother didn't play when it came to respecting your elders. All that coexists with good karma, respect, and just being a better individual. Some will tell you it helps your chances of living longer as well. I mean, let's be real, family. How many times our parents or the person that raised us told us, I brought you in this world, I'll take you out.
Bro, I literally just said that, bro. I literally just said that phrase, nigga. I brought you in this world, I'll take you out, bruh. Look, Granny about that action. Facts. Granny about that action. Copy, bro. King Civ response next. Actually, instead of doing King Civ response, we're going to do Smooth Geo response to King Civ. Because King Civ really ain't say nothing in his reaction. But I got you, though.
Now, before we really talk about this video, family, for those who don't have their great-grandmother and their grandmother no longer living, like me, rest in peace. Love and condolences to you guys' family.
Facts, man. I don't got no grandmas, no grandpas, none of that, man. Rest in peace to mine. You feel me? If you ain't got yours, rest in peace to yours. Word.
But if we sit back and think for a second, what do we have to do for our great-grandmother to pull out a firearm and shoot us multiple times?
Right.
A woman in her late 70s. Now, when the information not clear-cut, family, we got to play process of elimination. Now, this incident happened last week, the second week of November of 2023. But I wanted to wait 2 days later, which was a Friday, for this woman to go to her first court appearance to see if more information was presented based on her preliminary investigation. Now, I got a motive, but like we mentioned, it wasn't clear as day on the real reason she did this. Now, as we present the facts, I want you guys to keep in mind, if she got a bond, why would they not present the facts, and how the family and the neighbors is speaking about this woman, to give us a better understanding of how she was that's not presented to the public. So with all that being said, remember, I won't give you no angle, I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like.
Facts. Well, you know me. I'm going to give you the angle, the story, all that. Y'all know me. I'm going to give you my opinion, all that. My guy be trying to stay neutral. I'm here. When I react, I give you my opinion, what I would have did, was she right, was she wrong, what I think. You feel me? You feel me? Yes. R.I.P. to all our grandparents that passed. Facts. Rest in peace to all our grandparents that passed. You right about that, Charmaine. And rest in peace to my guy, Dave Queen, man. Rest in peace to Miss Teresa. You know what I'm saying? An angel up in the sky right now.
Comment and subscribe. We're gonna jump right to it. Can only imagine what this family going through at the moment. Sending prayers their way. A somber mood has enveloped the Pitcher community following the arrest of 76-year-old Mary Jordan, who stands accused of the life of her grandson, who was 38 years old, identified as Dana Jordan. May he rest in peace. A love and condolences to his family. This tragic incident occurred on Circle Drive near North Wilson Avenue, where Dana was found with multiple gunshot wounds. Neighbors watched in dismay as law enforcement removed his body from the scene. The Pitcher Police Department has since been investigating this tragic incident. Gregory Curl Sr., a neighbor who has lived next to Mary Jordan for 15 years, spoke out of shock that rippled through the area. Known for her wholesome nature, Miss Mary's arrests have left residents like Curl struggling to reconcile the friendly woman they know with the gravity of the charges she now faces. The community is still left trying to understand how such violent confrontation could have arisen within the family. Now, a family member has spoken up via Facebook posts. Man, when they celebrate your people before they gone, do it. Give them their flowers. Do it. Phone calls, fo. The passing of people that matter suck. Life is short. And with the blink of an eye, the circle of life changes. Dan, you were a brother from another mother for sure. Not just to Toby, but to me. So many valued conversations we had that I can never tell you how you saved me, how you saved us. Laughs that will be missed, and oh, how we will miss seeing your face with that big ace smile when we roll back into Alabama. I pray your kids will always know your love for them.
Damn, bro, he had kids too, bro. Imagine the kids finding out. Bro, you already, Dave, you already, bro. You know the vibes, man, always. Bro, imagine the kids finding out that grandma killed their father. Like, bro, grandma is the reason why you no longer got a dad. And then granny going too because she locked up. That's crazy, bro.
You were a good dad. I'm sad because we will never get to do my Dante Jordan music video in Mobile like we discussed. Just know your kindness didn't go unnoticed or unappreciated. I'm just sad we won't ever get to see you again or hang out in your spots in Mobile like we did a couple years ago. You most definitely will be missed but not forgotten. May your smile brighten the gates of heaven. Fam, I know without a doubt God had bigger plans for you. So we called upon a Jordan soldier today. May you rest in love, cuzzo. Some may not understand the
Bro, this is a cousin. This is a cousin. That mean they got the same grandma.
connection we had. But it's not for them to understand. Don't you worry. I will keep an eye on Jordan for you since we always checked on one another regularly. We love you, fam. Prayers for Danielle and the rest of your friends. Now, Miss Murray was arrested the same day. As the news mentioned, authorities only released that they got into an argument, but didn't disclose what their argument was about. As I told you guys earlier in the video, I waited until the preliminary hearing 2 days later, which was her bond hearing. After the 65-second news clip, I'm going to share a small detail in that preliminary hearing that might affect whether Miss Murray acted in self-defense possibly or straight and won.
A grandmother in jail accused of murdering her grandson. Pritchard police have now released the cause of death and a possible motive in the case.
WKRG News 5's Haley Kennedy went to the scene tonight. She is here with us. And Haley, you also now know the names of those involved.
Yeah, Pritchard police arrested this woman, 76-year-old Mary Alice Jordan, this afternoon. She's in Metro Jail facing a charge of murder. Police say that she killed her grandson, Dana Jordan, around noon today. Officials confirmed that Jordan shot her grandson multiple times after a possible altercation between the two.
Bro, multiple times? She popped him multiple times. Bro, if it was just one shot, like, oh, get off me, whatever the case may be, multiple times, bro, she meant to take this nigga out for real, bro. She didn't like her grandson, nigga. What type of beef did this nigga have with his grandma? Bro, this is like some don't be a menace. Like, remember when grandma pulled out the strap? Niggas about to have a shootout with grandma? Don't be a menace. Like, bro, what's going on?
When I was on scene today, neighbors were distraught and embraced each other as they watched Dana Jordan's body be taken from the house. Neighbor Gregory Carroll Sr. has lived in the neighborhood for the past 15 years and is shocked by what happened.
Sometimes I'll come out on the porch sometimes and she'll say good morning to me and I say good morning back to her. What kind of person she is. You know, but if I needed something or I needed a favor, she was always willing to help, you know. And that's what I loved and admire about her.
Mary Jordan is scheduled to be in court Friday morning for a bond hearing. In the studio, Haley Kennedy, WKRG News 5.
Now, whether this seems as if though it could possibly be self-defense or M1, family, that's for you guys to decide. But in that preliminary investigation on her bond hearing that following Friday, much wasn't disclosed, but one small detail. They had an argument the night before. And like we said at the very beginning of this video, family, when things not clear-cut, we gotta play process of elimination to help us understand what's going on here. The first thing is this. She received the bond, yet she's still in jail for $100,000. She don't have the 10%. Second of all, they not disclosing the details whether the grandson was the aggressor or the grandmother. Typically, when it's clear-cut M1, they do. On top of that, no family member or no neighbor.
She couldn't put her house up for bond? 400,000, she couldn't get 10% of that? That's crazy. Nobody, that mean the family not trying to bail her ass out.
We can see has anything negative to say about the grandmother, but it is small facts that has been presented that's not in the grandmother's favor. The argument has started the night before, allegedly, according to authorities, and also she shot her grandson not once, but multiple times. Her next court date is Wednesday, November 22nd at 9 a.m. More information get provided to the public. Family best believe I'll present it to you guys as well. Let me know how you guys feel about this one based on the facts presented. Once again, rest in peace to Dan. Love and condolences.
And rest in peace to Dana, bro. He got took out this world by his grandma, bro. That's some crazy shit to think about. Like, I ain't even gonna lie. That's a bad way to go, man. Like, that right there is sad, bro. Like, you see Smooth Geo That's Smooth Geo. Smooth Geo, boom. Cause I know it's on his channel. I had seen it earlier. Her side.
man, I am in shock, bro.
Shout out to this background. Where are you, my nigga? This background is fire.
Like, I am in complete shock. Like, I'm just like, wow, bro. Wow. Like, that's all I have to say. Like, wow, fam. Wow. So, Call the Kids video, Jeff, I've been seeing everything. I've seen Sid drop a video. I've seen a whole bunch of stuff going on. You know, I wasn't gonna get into this at all, you know what I'm saying? I've been doing my own thing. I've been, you know what I'm saying, distancing myself from any drama, any mess, stuff like that. But what really got me was when I seen this video.
Now, I know you'll remember when the whole Smooth Geo, King Sid thing happened where they got cool back again, right? King Sid is telling me, don't edit for him. Don't work with him. Pretty much saying just fuck Geo, focus on me. And I'm like, bro, like, how are you telling me to not work with Geo if you guys are about cool? Like, it doesn't make no sense.
That's grimy. Bro, this nigga is grimy, bro. I don't know, but one thing that you don't do is argue with your grandparents. Nah, your parents agree, right? You don't argue with them. You just let them have it. You just get mad that they saying what they saying, but you can't do nothing about it.
It was nothing that happened in that. It was genuine. It was just Sid trying to make views, trying to get back up to where he was before. And he's telling me, bro, but I need to get my channel back up. I need to get everything back up again. I need people to watch my videos, blah, blah, blah. But the whole time, he did not care about Gio as a person. The only thing he was caring about was his damn views and his YouTube channel.
Now, let me tell you guys, now, I had a whole bunch of like fans, everybody's in my DMs. They're sending me this video from an editor that recently worked with both me and Sid. You know what I'm saying? He was editing both of our videos and stuff like that. Now, what threw me off in this video, I'm watching the video and I'm like, the editor goes to saying like, Sid told the editor not to edit for me. I even gave him the benefit of the doubt. I was like, let me go.
Oh, he got the DMs. So the editor, well, King Sid, he sent them the link. Damn, fam, it's like that. You flawed, bro. That's around when we wasn't cool. Of course, I didn't want bro to edit. I didn't want bro to edit for me and you if we was not cool. Bro said you capping. Don't know what else to tell y'all. Just do what y'all feel like doing, bro. I don't even got the energy to prove myself to anyone.
Go ahead, ask bro, you know what I'm saying, before I take matters into my own hands, you know what I'm saying, let me ask him. So I asked him, I said, damn fam, like that's flawed, bro, you know what I'm saying? And then he said, that's around the time we weren't cool. Of course I didn't want him to edit for you, you know what I'm saying? So I sent it to the editor and I'm like, yo, is this true? The editor proceeds to say that shit is cap. He says he just doesn't want you to post. Wow. Damn. That shit crazy. As you guys know, me and Sid had our beef, you know what I'm saying? He wanted to get back cool with me. We got back cool, you know. I thought he changed, you know what I'm saying? I thought, you know, it's been 2 years, everything like that. I thought he changed and stuff like that, but I guess not, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Bro, so the nigga told the editor, don't work with this nigga, bro. Even though they back cool, they back friends and all that. He like, yo, bro, focus on my channel. Don't edit no videos for that nigga, man. Don't make sure my channel go up. I don't want to see him post nothing.
Fool me one time, shame on you. Fool me twice. You know, I can't put the blame on this man. You know what I'm saying? I should have been more aware. You know what I'm saying? But basically, the editor basically goes on to play. I'm gonna play the clip as well. But the editor goes on to say that Sid really just wanted to get cool with me to get his views back up, and he also was telling the editor not to edit for me. And that was so. It's just so crazy because I'm like, wow, like now I know why editors taking so long to edit my videos. Now I know why I can't get a video out to you guys. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everything is just, my whole process is delaying. Like my money's being sabotaged, my channel's being sabotaged, everything is being sabotaged, and it's just like you wouldn't think it's like a person that is in your circle. You know what I'm saying?
Right. He blackballing you from the inside. He telling everybody don't work with you. Make sure he don't post. That's crazy.
Yeah, now, I'm not saying I'm best friends with him now and stuff like that, but, you know what I'm saying, we used to be tight and stuff, and, you know, we had our fallout, our whole situation and stuff like that, and it's just like, he wanted to get back cool with me. He kept, mind you, when he was trying to get back cool with me, he was telling me like, yo, like, bro, when I tell you he was blowing up my phone, you guys, Sid was blowing up my phone. I'm talking about like,
damn. Bro, you made me look bad on social media when you could have spoke to me being behind closed doors. My bad, I fell asleep. And you definitely right. I could have spoke with you, but you gotta understand it was the heat of the moment. But look, man, I done got in fights and issues with all my brothers. You just gotta know things in life gonna happen. Ain't no one died, no one killed anyone, bruh. Don't let that moment affect what's right in front of us. Man, what did you talking about, nigga? Then the next day, yo, where you live at? Miami still? Where you live at? Miami still? Yo, yeah, I do. Let's link, Brody. Let's hang. Let's live. Let's be bigger. Let's be greater, family. Love you, fam. Genuinely apologize about everything. Then August. Yo. Damn, nigga, he ODing. Gio, fam, listen. What if me, you, and Diamond, a few extra, did a collab? This nigga was going crazy, blowing him up like a shorty.
Like, yo, you ever had like a stalker girlfriend or someone that was just a stalker just blew up your whole iMessage, blew up your whole message list and was just like, yo, bro, let's get back cool. Like, he was just on it, and then he was just like pressing, like he wanted to get back cool. He wanted to do a video and stuff like that. And at first I'm like, nah, bro, like what? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, after everything this man done did, like, bro, like I can't. Bro just did so much shady shit, so much snaky.
So flawed, bro. Hey, my nigga Dave, get the money, Brody, get the money, gang.
Shit, and I was just like, nah, bro. You know what I'm saying? It took a while for me to really think about it and just squash it. You know what I'm saying? But me personally, you know, I've grown as a person. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting older now. I developed into a better person. You know what I'm saying? I learned how to forgive and stuff like that. So eventually, I took time to think about it. I took several days to think about it, and I finally forgave him. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it was just like he just kept trying to get back cool, and then he insisted we did a video. Now, mind you, at the time, Sid's numbers weren't looking that well. You know what I'm saying? His numbers were kind of looking like shaky. His views were looking shaky, stuff like that. And he just wanted to do a video. He was just like, oh, let's do a video. So I'm like, okay, maybe we can do a sit-down video. You know what I'm saying? Me and you can sit down. We can talk about everything. And he was just like, nah, we don't need to do a sit-down video. I'm like, I mean, why wouldn't you want to do a sit-down video? You know what I'm saying? Wouldn't you want to talk about everything? You know what I'm saying? But now I know, after all the information that I'm hearing, that you really just got back cool with me to grow your views and just grow your like, not in a genuine way, bro. Whole time I'm thinking, I'm like, wow, okay, maybe dude changed, maybe dude, you know what I'm saying? Maybe we can just squash this, come back together and just do, you know, great things again. But the whole time it was for like a not genuine reason, you know, it was just to get his views back up. And I'm just like, wow, like, me personally, like, I can't, like, I have to stand on like morals and certain type of respect, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't just like fake the funk, you know?
Facts. If I don't rock with you, I don't rock with you. I can't fake like I rock with you just to, you know what I mean? I can't do it, bro. But clearly he's saying King Sid did all this shit behind his back, was faking like he cool with him, really only wanted him around so he could be in his videos to get views, which is crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he just kept pressing me, let's do a video. He didn't want to do a sit down video. He wanted to do like one of his little smash fast videos. I'm saying, all right, cool, we can do that. We did it. Boom, numbers started getting well, you know what I'm saying? Both, I can't say, I mean, my numbers started getting well as well, you know what I'm saying? That's what you guys wanted to see. That's what everyone wanted to see. They wanted to see us get back cool and just, you know, it was a great thing, you know, it was something great to see. But whole time it just wasn't genuine, you know what I'm saying? Like, we did a couple videos, I hopped in some of his videos, his numbers grew, and then now I realized that now that I come to thinking, I'm like, after he grew his numbers, like, I really stopped hearing from bro, like.
Damn, he used you for what he needed and then stopped hitting you up.
I'm just like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, at first it was just like, bro was consistent. I'm like, yo, we need to do a video, Now when his numbers got up, it was like, I stopped hearing from him, you know what I'm saying? And it was just like, okay. And then now I hear this, you're telling the editor not to work with me. You're telling, you know, this person not to do this with me, not to do that. I mean, for what, bro? Like, whole time, like, I've always wanted to see you win, bro. Like,
word.
I was there for you from the very beginning, bro. Like,
word, he helped him start his YouTube channel.
Back when you were working at a call center, bro, before you even started YouTube, you know, see, we were tight. He never started YouTube. He was like, he told me and Nate, he said, yo, I want to start YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Me being the real nigga I am, I said, okay, bet. Boom. I went to his house. I created his YouTube channel. I set up everything, made sure, boom, I helped him. I recorded his first YouTube video. You know, I taught him how to edit. You know what I'm saying? I'm helping him out. Every video he drops, I'm promoting it. Boom. I helped him kickstart his career. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
And so for you to just say, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because he said in the past, I don't want to see him win. I really don't know where you got that from, because if I didn't want to see you win, I would have never helped you from the very beginning. You know what I mean? So it's like...
That's crazy, bro. For a nigga who literally... Cause Smooth Geo was popping on YouTube. He been popping on YouTube before King Sid got on YouTube. He was just his friend. He helped him get on YouTube, helped him get popping, taught him how to do it, taught him how to edit. I ain't have none of that. Mind you, nigga like me, bro, I learned everything from the internet. I had to figure out how to do all this shit. But having somebody right by you who's already doing it, teaching you, showing you, that's fire, bro. And then you gonna turn your back on the nigga and then try to make sure he don't win? That's messed up, bro. That's grimy as hell. I can't support that.
From everything from way back, all the snaky, slimy stuff, you know, and then now we got back cool for just the wrong reasons, bro. When whole time I really thought bro changed, bro. But then it just like certain stuff, even too, when we got back cool, was just throwing me off a little bit. You know, it's like he wanted me to get cool with his friends, but he could never get cool with my friends. Like, he basically wanted me to say, like, nah, like, fuck them boys. Like, hang with me and my crew. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just like,
I don't know.
How do you want me to say, fuck my friends, hang with your crew, but you can't do the same thing and fuck with my peoples as well. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, I'm never going to say I'm not messing with my friends because you want me to hang with you, nigga. Either you can hang with me and my mans, or if I'm not hanging with my mans that day, whatever the case may be, I'll pull up on you, or you can pull up on me and my mans can pull up on you, whatever the case may be. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, I feel like it should be like a equal thing, you know what I'm saying? But I guess this whole thing was just to grow his subscribers, get to 3 mil, you know what I'm saying? Get it fast, like, use me to get back cool, get those views up, boom, and then just try to pass me, I don't know, get it 3 mil, I don't even know. And I just like, wow, that's just crazy to me, you know what I'm saying? And another thing that threw me off was, I was supposed to go to ATL to collab with some YouTubers. It was Unghetto, Avery, Booba, Bentley. I'm not sure if it was someone else as well, but I was supposed to go to ATL. I told Sid, I said, yo, bro, slide to ATL with me, bro. We finna collab with blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? Let's make it a whole big thing. He was just like, nah, I ain't going to ATL, man. Fuck that shit, you know what I'm saying? So as soon as he sees me about to do this thing with all these boys, he's just like, man, I'm coming to ATL, bro. Be ready, bro. Let's do our shit, bro. Let's crush them boys. Let's do our own shit, man. Fuck them boys. Don't do them videos with them boys. Fuck that video. Let's do our own shit, man. I'm coming to ATL. Let's take over that shit, man. Florida takeover, man. Fuck them boys. Don't do nothing with them boys.
Bro, that's hate. Bro, that's OD hate, bro. This is super hate. Oh, when you go there, nah, don't do nothing with them boys. We doing our own thing. Nigga, no. I'm rocking with them. They supporting me. I'm going to support them. I already told them I'm coming out there to rock with them. Nigga, I'm doing it. What is you talking about, nigga? I'd have been stopped messing with Sid. See, I can't do it.
But I'm just like, fam, nah, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I already gave my word to all them boys. I told them, I said, I'm going to do the video with you. You know what I'm saying? I already had everything confirmed. So just because you tell me not to do a video with them, like, nah, bro, like, I already gave them my word, like, I'm gonna keep it real, like, you know what I'm saying, I gave you my word, I'm gonna do the shit, you know what I'm saying? But he was just like, nah, fuck that, all that. So mind you, as we go to ATL, this man comes to ATL, comes to my video shoot, basically sabotages my whole video shoot, you know what I'm saying? And the video never got dropped, you know what I'm saying? You guys have never seen that video.
Nah, we'd have had to fight, nigga, we'd have had to fight. You're not sabotaging my video, nigga. If I came all the way to ATL to do this video, I get here, and then you get here, but you mess my video, we gotta fight, nigga. I'm beating your ass. Fuck, I'm beating your ass, nigga.
The video got fucked up, you know what I'm saying? And that shit was just like, that shit threw me off. I'm like, bro, like, why do you feel the need to, like, be in control? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't, it's like, if you don't agree with him on what he wants, he gets mad. You know what I'm saying? he catches a fit, you know what I'm saying? Everything must be his way and like his own way, like on some dictatorship, you know what I'm saying? Like I see why the name is King Sid. Like he wants to be that king. He wants to be in control of everything, you know?
That's a problem, bro. And he be around people who be letting him do that. That's really the problem. Yeah, King Sid, after that, it would have been mad smoke. Facts, bro. It'd have been smoke. Sid showed him who he was. Why did he think all of a sudden he changed? I feel like these people be having too much faith in niggas. Like, the nigga showed you he was a snake. He even showed you he was a snake by telling you, F them boys, don't go out there and do video with them boys. In your mind, you should have been like, why is he even thinking like that? Why is he even a clown like that? Like, nigga, we all YouTubers. We all could collab and do our thing. If we rock with each other genuinely, we could do that. But nah, he think it's a me versus you type of thing. You know what I'm saying? That one right there would have told me I don't like this nigga.
He wants to rule everything. Everyone must listen to him, must bow down to him. And it's just like, bro, no. This video from this editor really left me in shock. Cause I'm
that nigga is funny.
Like, wow, like, this really makes sense. Like, this is why my videos are taking so long to get edited. You know what I'm saying? And like right now,
but that's grimy though. So the editors is really listening too though. The editors is really listening to King Sid and not editing this nigga videos. You need to fire them and find you some new editors, bro. They not on your team, nigga. They rock with Sid more than you. They supposed to be just worried about this check, nigga.
now I currently don't have an editor. I've been trying to look for one. You know, I also have other businesses on the side I've been taking care of. So that low-key, like, slowed me down a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's bad enough from way back when we were beefing the first time. He basically sabotaged my image. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's times on the internet, like, you know, like, he kind of, like, made himself seem like he's so genuine and I'm the snaky guy, when the whole time is like, I've never done anything flawed or snaky or slimy, anything like that to you before, bro. Like, I was there from the very beginning, bro. I helped you from the very, very beginning. Like, I always wanted to see you win, fam. And for you, like, I wonder, like, what have I done to you? You know what I'm saying? To make you feel like why you want to slime me out?
He's just a grimy nigga. That's all it is. He's just grimy. I was confused on why he didn't have more than one editor. Facts. Like, I don't know. I don't know. He should have at least 5 editors, right? If you're a big YouTuber, you should have at least 5 editors. I would think.
You know what I'm saying?
A nigga like me, I ain't got no editors. I edit all my shit myself because I'm a small YouTuber. But a nigga like him, bro, he should have at least 5 editors. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's out here, ready to work. As soon as he send them a video, they ready to get that video out. You know what I mean?
And like, I'm just trying to make sure everybody good, you feel me? But I guess, you know what I'm saying, his whole thing is just, he wants to be at the top, you know what I'm saying? He will slime anybody out to get to the top, and that's just like, that's not the right way to move, bro. Like, now he just burned so many bridges, bro. He's burned bridges with me, Nate, Kala Kid, Jeff, Suave, everybody in his whole crew, to even influencers, bro. Like, he's been burning so many bridges, and it was like, bro, that's not the way to move, bro. Like, you gotta be genuine, bro. Like, that's all that, like, trying to play, like, all that fake love, trying to be genuine cool first just to get to where you want it. Like, bro, that shit is like, it's not real, bro. I can't fake the funk, fam. Like, I can't.
But it did work for him, though. It got him to 3 million subscribers, though. It did work for him. That's a fact. No, I feel you. Dave said he should learn to edit them himself. I feel you, but it's like, there's like a level of editing for some videos that you really want it to be done professionally. Like, for them smash your pass videos, you want an editor to edit them videos so that they come out like fire. You know what I mean? You kind of need that. I ain't gonna lie. Why he can't do it himself? He told King Sid. Nah, but that was when they was doing different type of videos. Now the level of editing that they doing, I ain't gonna lie, it take a long time to edit a video if like you doing it, like they be having mad stuff going on in their videos, like them smash and pass videos or just a lot of, you know what I mean? But I feel you, they could do it themselves. I feel you. You could always do it yourself. Because I do all my shit myself, so they could definitely do it themselves.
I can't do it. It's just like, I can't just pretend to just like fake fuck with someone to just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, like, you know what I'm saying? I can't just, if I don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with you. I can't be around you. Like, I can't just fake fuck with somebody to just, like, for the wrong reason, it just don't sit right with me. You know what I'm saying?
I do feel you. It don't sit right with me either. I ain't gonna lie.
He basically kind of like tried to manipulate the internet to make it seem like I'm this too prideful, too bougie person that like, oh, Gio's just so prideful, so bougie. Like, he don't want to do everything. Like, he says, like, Gio's so bougie, when the whole time it's just like, bro, that's you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're the prideful one, fam. Like, you know, it's just, like, whole time, too, I remember when we were beefing, like, he used to tell me when we used to be cool, like, oh, unfollow this person, unfollow that person, unfollow this person, woo, woo, woo. And then when we were beefing, it's...
Why would you let another man tell you who to unfollow? Why would you let another nigga tell you who to unfollow? I don't understand that. Like, you gonna let another nigga tell you, unfollow this thing, unfollow this thing, unfollow... Like, why would I let you do that? No, nigga, I don't get these niggas. I ain't gonna lie.
It's like, the same people he told me to unfollow, he starts following everybody. He starts following over 1,000 people just to make these people feel like he fucks with them. You know what I'm saying? He makes them feel like he fucks with them. And now that his views are back up, he's where he wants to be, his shit is doing good, it's like, he unfollowed everybody again. You know what I'm saying? He made people think that he fucks with them, but then he goes back to unfollow them again. Like, whole time, he's the bougie. I mean, you are a smart snake. I can give you that, man. But that's not the right way to move, bro. Like, that shit's not, like, it's not cool, you feel me? Like, and then it also hurt me when we were beefing, because the whole time is like, he was doing all this snaky shit. I never did anything to him. Like, Sid knows I never slept with his ex. I've never done any of that. He knows that, but he still portrayed that to the social media. He still pushed that out to the social media to make my image look bad, to sabotage my image, and to basically make him look good. And I don't know why he would do that. I really don't know why. You know what I'm saying? I guess it's because I was distancing myself because they were having a lot of drama. Like, bro, like, you want to sabotage my image now because of that? Because I want to, like, I don't want to be messy and stuff like that, bro. Like, it's not cool. You know what I'm saying? So, like, he knows I never slept with his ex. He knows I never done anything like that. And for you to just, like, not snake me once, but snake me twice, bro. Oh!
Yeah, see, that's on you, though, bro. You let the nigga snake you twice. Like, I don't even know what to tell you about that, bro. At this point, nigga, it's your fault. I ain't gonna say it's your fault, but I hope you learned your lesson by now. But listen, man, I'm about to get up off this nasty, bro. I got some stuff to do in a minute. So, I'll probably be back on here tonight, you know what I'm saying? Late night and all that. I'll be back on here. Y'all be good till then. Feel me? Tap in with me later on tonight, gangies. You feel me? That's a fact. Y'all was some yes men. Weird. Definitely. They was definitely some yes men. Dave, you know it. They was definitely some yes men, gang. I ain't even gonna lie. But listen, I'm off this nasty. I'll see y'all a little bit later. Probably later, like 11-ish, because I am going out to like some little Friendsgiving type situation. So I'll probably be on probably like 11-ish. You know what I mean? Tap in with y'all, see if y'all up and all that. Enjoy y'all day. Charmaine, feel better. I don't know how you still sick, girl. Feel better. Drink some tea. Some Campbell's soup or something. You heard? I'm going. Gangy. Dave, enjoy work. Enjoy the rest of your